I promise you that you'll never meet another person as mentally tough as you in your entire life. And he hasn't, and he never will.
What's up, everybody? This your girl China
I
White,
promise you,
and you just entered the Lion's Den with your girl China White. Grab your drinks. Let baby girl light your cigar. See, you are in for one hell of a night. Yeah, you are in for one hell of a night, right? I'm sorry, y'all. I just got a message. But listen, check out my Patreon. My Patreon's lit. My Patreon is the motherfucking plug, right? Um, listen, want to support the platform? You can. Cash App is China White, the number 4 life. YouTube does not listen. They give you girl nothing on here. Like you really get crumbs on YouTube. Hope everybody's having a good evening. We about to go in. We're about to go in tonight because it's the moment of truth for her and for your mind, the woman that you deal with. When you dealing with a woman, do you ever see the truth? Like, because like some of the comments I get, some of the people I talk to, some of the people that book consultation I chop it up with, it's kind of like, when the fuck does the moment of truth come? Like, I mean, like for a woman, the moment of truth come as soon as you begin to tell us about where you work at. I mean, what you're working with. When we begin to look you up and down, when like, that's the moment of truth for us. When is the moment of truth for you? Like, we have questions. When a woman is dealing with you, it's like a job application. We screen the hell out of your ass, and a lot of you don't do that because I feel like when it comes to you, when you're dealing with a woman, you look over that shit. When it comes to a woman, you do. You look over it. When it comes to a woman, you look over all that shit. We about to get into this. Give me a second. I need to see how I sound. Let me see how I sound, and then we can get into it. All right, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you guys hit the like button, guys. Don't be scared of the like button, fellas. Come on now. We need this live stream to hit the YouTube algorithm now. Come on now. All right. The moment of truth. When is it the moment of truth, you guys? Because it's kind of like weird for me. It's weird as fuck because we're women. The moment of truth, when it comes, as soon as we start talking to you, we want to know what your freak level is. We want to know about the money. We want to know about the status. We want to know about your ex-girlfriend. Well, we really don't give a fuck, but we'll like to hear about it. Your kids, where you're from and shit like that. That's the moment of truth. That's the moment of truth. But for you as a man, when does the moment of truth come when dealing with the woman? Can you actually accept the truth? Be real. Don't lie. Don't lie to yourself. Do not lie to yourself. When you lie to yourself, that's when, you stroking your own fucking ego. Do not lie to yourself. So are you dealing with a whore? Are you dealing with a liar? Are you dealing with a manipulator? Are you dealing with a gold digger? Are you dealing with a tramp? Are you dealing with a sneaky motherfucker? Like, who the fuck are you dealing with? Are you, like, can you face that shit? Or are you emotionally attached to a woman? Or are you even happy to be dealing with a woman? A woman to be in your presence? Are you excited about getting the pussy? Huh? You about to get the pussy. You talk to the girl about a week, you about to get that pussy, you don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? You see those red flags, you don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Your dick tip wet, you ready to go in. I know, right? So all the shit that come into play about the bitch, you just completely ignore. The moment of truth have not yet hit you yet. Because you lie to yourself. A lot of men lie to themselves because it feels better. And it feels better as a man when you tell yourself a fucking dream, a fantasy. You buy into the fantasy. It feels so much more better than the truth. And I don't get that. That's weird as fuck to me. Why do you want to lie to yourself? Why? Why do you want to lie? Why are you bamboozling yourself? Why are you selling yourself a dream? I need to understand that. That's a question. That is a question. When we do these live streams, y'all, you guys should have a pen and a piece of paper. You should have a pen and a piece of paper. This live stream is a fucking experience. This live stream could change your fucking life and you don't even know it. So on this list, we're going to be talking about the women that you deal with, and we also going to be talking about your ass. It is what it is. I might be in the live stream too. You don't know that. I'm on the chopping block too. So when it comes to you in your mind, do you tell yourself the truth or do you lie to yourself? Let's go to number one. Number one, a lot of you dealing with women that's just dealing with you and you don't know your place. Do you know your place when you're dealing with a woman? Y'all get with a woman and want to be husbands. Why? Why do you want to be a husband to a woman you don't fucking know? Why as soon as you meet a woman you want to be in a relationship? Why is that? Come on now, you can't lie to me. I know a lot of men, soon as you meet a woman, you get happy as fuck. You want to be in a fulfilling relationship. Why? You don't know your place? Women actually know how to place your ass in their life. Yeah, she call you whenever the fuck she needs something. When she wants to vent, when she wants to fuck, when she wants to suck, when she wants somebody to entertain her. Where do you place her? Do you know your place? See, because if I'm dealing with a man, I know my place. I'm not gonna step on your toes. Because if I'm not trying to be a woman, I'm not gonna act like a woman. Like if I'm in your life and I just met you and I come across you, I'm not trying to be your wife. I'm not trying to be your girlfriend. I just met you, nigga. You listen, and a lot of you, if you trying to lay it on thick with a woman, it don't happen in a week. No. Laying it on thick with a woman, that shit don't happen in a week. She gonna turn on you. She will turn on you if you're trying to lay it on thick. Any man that knows games, ask some of your favorite content creator. That takes a minute when you're laying it on a woman thick. That's not within a week. Yes, that's the energy. Yeah, y'all want to fucking get it in. I am talking about lacing her brain. That takes time. She can't be your girl the first week. She can't be your wife the first week. You don't fucking know her. You have not yet seen her without her mask. You ain't see her without a wig on, and you want the woman to be your wife. Why don't men know their place? You got to know your place when you're dealing with a bitch. You got to know your place, fam. And that's why when you're dealing with women, they'll see you as, oh my God, this nigga is crazy. You know what I mean? I just met him and he want me in a relationship already. And you already done blew up her mind. You blew up her mind. You help her treat you like shit. Men do that. You help the woman treat you like shit. Because you giving a woman a position she didn't even ask for. If you're lonely as a man, you need to be alone. You have to be alone. Men should be okay with being alone. You should be fine with living by yourself. You should be fine with eating by yourself. You should be fine with shopping for your home. You should be fine picking your kids up, putting them in their room, putting them to sleep, cooking your food, washing your own fucking clothes. You should be fine with that. Sometimes you don't need a woman. Sometimes you don't need a woman. Why do men think they always need a woman? Who the fuck said you need a woman? Who said that for a year straight you should be with a woman? You don't have to. That don't make you less of a man because you ain't fucking a bitch. That don't make you less of a man because you live alone. That shit make you attractive as fuck because you have dick discipline. Not just anybody gonna cut it for you. It's a certain way you move as a man, and not just any bitch you gonna move into your kingdom. So being alone, sometimes you should be alone. Because if you lonely as fuck, you come off desperate as fuck. And then you would tell yourself a fucking dream. You would tell yourself, nah, these bitches need me. All these bitches need me. That's why I'm fucking with them, because they need me. That's bullshit. Women actually can survive without you because she gonna feed on somebody else. You do understand that we adapt to men. We adapt to our surroundings. It's real quick. It is real quick for a woman to get around another man or to actually be alone. We adapt to that shit. I would be telling you a lie if I say that women are scared of being alone. I would be telling you a lie. A lot of times we like being alone. Why do you think your wife leaves on trips and go out with her friends? Why do you think sometimes she start an argument? She'll sleep on the fucking couch. Hell, she'll sleep at her friend's house. Women don't give a fuck. Everything is an opportunity for us. Everything is survival. This is the survival of the fittest. The problem is too many men lean on love. And a lot of women, they sell you the fantasy of love. That's why in your mind, you believe a woman is lonely when she don't have a man. When that's not fucking true. It's always a man out there to give her dick. It is what it is. It's some men that's attracted to old ass fuck women. It's some men that's attracted to stank pussy women. It's some men out there that's attracted to old pussy. It's some men that's attracted to fat ass pussy. It's always somebody out there to stick their dick in the bitch. The bitch is not alone. She's not. So if you can't be alone and the bitch can be alone, then fam, you're thirsty. And when you deal with a bitch, you're going to want a position on her team. You ain't going to know your place. Any woman you deal with, that's a sacrifice to be in that position. Check out my live stream, The Sacrifice. I break it down for you. So when you're dealing with a woman, you just meet a bitch that you don't have no part in her life. And in fact, you don't want nothing yet. You have not yet learned her yet. So why are you putting yourself in the position so to add you on her rotation? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you give the woman the power enough to control the dynamic of the relationship because you lonely and thirsty as fuck? Come on now. Come on. You got to know your place, fam. Number 2. You should never whine and cry about a bitch. I see niggas every fucking day cranking up live streams crying about a bitch. Why the fuck are you crying? Who gives a fuck? Why do you care about her standards? Fam, you clogging your mind with bullshit. Who gives a fuck? What if a bitch want $1 million? What if she don't want a broke nigga? Who cares? Don't you have standards? You should have standards. The question is, where's your standards? Men should be doing live streams about building your standards high, not about what the bitch is doing. You too focused on the bitch. This is the truth. This is some real shit. Because when we out looking for a man, when we talking to Pookie, Ray Ray, Thuggo, Tyrone, Jason, Craig, Lewis, Adam, David, John, Smith, Jr., all that shit, when we looking at men, we're not placing all y'all in the same bucket until we begin to weed y'all out. Like, okay, I'm going to go after his money. I want to be his wife. I want to suck his dick. I want to move in his house. I want him to be my baby daddy. I want to date him. I want to brag to him with my family. I want that dude. That's how we begin to weed your ass out. We're not trying to figure out what the fuck you doing in your life. We're trying to figure out how can we execute once we get in your life. You trying to figure out, well, she makes $100,000 a year. Why? No. She's looking for a man that makes $100,000 a year. Why the hell do you give a fuck about what she's looking for? Why? Why do you care about what the bitch is doing? Why your mind is focused on a bitch that's not yours? That's number 1. You're filling your head with bullshit. You just is. That shit is wasting your time. When I see men say, oh my God, modern women today, you know what I mean? Modern women today. It's always some shit about a modern woman. Who gives a fuck? The bitch sucking somebody dick. She fucking some nigga. Somebody breaking the back. She's serving a man. Some any man. You come up with him. Why the fuck does that matter? Why? Why does that matter to you? Is it to feed your ego because it's bruised? Is your ego bruised? Because that bitch have high standards. And you want to knock her standards down because, nigga, you want to get with the bitch. Because, look, listen, I'm not worried about any nigga standards in this room. Well, I am because I'm a content creator. But I'm saying in my everyday life, fam, I'm not worried about what the fuck your standards is. When women are in secret groups, when women do live streams, you know what they talk about? Building higher standards. So the bottom feeders can't reach them. And the bottom feeders is the man she don't want. She's focused on something. Whoever man she's focused on, they teach women to set their standards high. But what you should understand, fam, this is something a lot of you don't understand. A woman will drop her standards if you're the man she wants. So what the fuck a bitch say out her mouth? Why the fuck do you care? Why do you care? That's my question. Why the fuck do you care if that's not your bitch? Why? Why do you care? She gonna drop him for a nigga. It's already been proven. We see bitches every day fucking niggas in the alley. Bitches giving head in the movie theater. Bitches fucking in the bathroom. Bitches fucking at the park. She gonna drop her standards for somebody. Why the fuck do you care? You're clogging your mind with bullshit. And you're worrying about the wrong thing. Your focus should be your standards in the bitches that want to deal with you. That's the only thing that matters. That bitch and her standards don't matter. Bitches gonna always say, I have high standards. I have high goals. My goal is to date a man with $1 million. My goal is to marry a man with high status, great DNA, great bone structure, a 10-foot fucking dick. That's my goal, is to have 5 babies by an amazing man. Are you worried about that, fam? Is that in your mind? Does that bother you? Huh? Because the moment and more you worry about a bitch and her standards, the more and more you become angry. You become angrier and angrier and angrier. Why the hell do you want to be angry? Why do you want to fill your mind up with that bullshit? What any man on YouTube, any content creator except one, but any man on this platform, think about me, it doesn't fucking matter. I can have standards so fucking high, and men can do live streams and try to pull that shit down because they're worrying about the wrong thing while I'm looking up at the man that I actually want. Do you get that? So the reason why you get in a mindset of, oh, modern women today, their standards are so high. You get in a mindset of, oh my God, these women are, I bet a girl, she said, if I don't make this much, I can't be with her. No, she tell you that, nigga, because she don't like you. She ain't telling that to Thuggo, Pookie, Ray Ray, and Tyrone. She tell it to you because she don't like you. A woman would drop her standards. Women build their standards around a man that they want. When you are an alpha, when you are masculine, when you dominate women that comes around you, you tell us your standards, and I'll tell you where I place my standards at based on dealing with you. To the point that our bar is set so high after dealing with you. Do you get that? It's like a learning situation when a woman gets with you. That's real game. The reason why a lot of them goddamn men worrying about what bitches are doing, because they don't have no standards. They'll fuck anything. They don't give a fuck. They want the bitch to drop the standards so they can get a chance to fuck the bitch. That's how desperate a lot of these niggas are. That's some desperate ass shit. You think I'm gonna crank up a live stream with women on my artist submission channel and point out men fucking standards today? Or I'm going to tell women to build their standards high and to not worry about anybody that can't reach them. That's what women think. That's how we think. So when we get with the man we want, okay, I got to drop my standards down a little bit. Maybe my standards are too goddamn high. I got to drop them down. This is the love of my goddamn life. What the hell I look like? I can't let him get away. Because if my standards, I'm looking for a man that makes 6 figures, and a man that I'm in love with, he doesn't make 6 figures, then that bar gonna be set down high. If the bar is set up for me to be with a 6-foot man, and my man that I'm in love with is 5'11", or 5'10", or 5'9", that's gonna drop. If I set my standards to, I'm not gonna have sex with no man until I'm married, I meet your ass, I'm fucking you the same night. I'm gonna fuck you within 2 weeks, or I'm gonna fuck you the next week or the next day. I'm dropping my standards because I want to be with you. Do you understand that, fam? That's some real game. So you don't listen to crying ass babies about what bitches are doing. Don't nobody give a fuck. Hoes gonna be hoes. Bitches gonna be bitches. Bitches gonna run around like a chicken with their head cut off. They just looking for a lick to listen. They're looking for a lick. They're looking for a real good lick. So if you that lick and you want to listen and challenge that shit, go right ahead. That's what they want. You giving her exactly what she want. Cause she don't see you. She don't give a fuck. That's how women look for licks. And then think about it. She wants you to challenge her. Women want men to challenge them. They want that. Because now it's like, oh my God, I gotta prove her wrong. I gotta prove her wrong. Come on, dog. We gotta prove these women wrong by making $100,000 a year so she can drop her standard for us. That's what they want. They want you to think you're not good enough. And there you go, feeding into the bullshit. Instead of saying, who gives a fuck what bitches are asking for? We as men, we building higher standards so bitches like that don't enter our kingdom. Do that make sense to you? That make way more sense to me. That's common sense to me. But you know what? A lot of niggas ain't gonna hear this shit. This shit gonna go over your fucking head. The next one. I want a woman like my mother. I want a woman like my sister. I want a woman like my grandmother. Bro, you're delusional as fuck. You are delusional. Why do you want to get with a woman that's like your mother? Why? That would never happen. You would never meet a woman like your sister. You would never meet, because it's different for our brothers. I'm going to love you unconditional if you're my brother, if you're my son, if you're my grandma. So I'm going to treat you different. And you take that love from your mother, your grandmother, and your sister, and then you try to transfer into a bitch. When that never happened. When women deal with men, we want to be a better woman with you. No woman that you're fucking is gonna come to you wrapped with a fucking bow. Why do you think that? Yeah, y'all thinking about fucking unicorns? I'm not gonna break that. I'm not gonna break down the unicorn on here. I'm gonna break the unicorn down in a book. That's gonna be one of my best sellers. How unicorns are created. But fam, you trying to transfer the love you have for your mother, which is she was your mother. She was just used to raise you and to nurture you as a boy, as a young man. She would just use her as a vessel, nothing more. Or your sister, or your grandmother. But you transfer that love and trying to transform into a bitch. That bitch that you fuck with, or any bitch that you come across, will never be like your mother. In a moment you tell her that shit, she'll put on that mask. Oh yeah, we keep a lot of masks. We keep them in our book bag, like keep them in our purse. Like, what mask you want me to wear today? You want me to be the bitch? You want me to be the slut? You want me to be a good girl? You want me to be a bad girl? You want me to be a manipulator? You want me to be a liar? What the fuck you want me to be today, nigga? You just let me know, and I'll put it on and wear it. Oh, I want you to be like my mother. Okay, I'll be your mother. That's what the fuck you telling a bitch. You give the bitch the blueprint to hurt you. And you want to know why you hurt by your ex? Because, nigga, you told your ex the shit that cripples you as a man. You're looking for love like your mother. You're looking for a woman to emulate your mother. And then you want to know why? You know what I mean? You want to know why? You want to know why you hurt? Nigga, because you told the goddamn lady, you gave the lady the blueprint to your heart, to your emotions, to your mind. You gave her the key. And she didn't care about you. A woman should not know everything you want in a woman until she actually proves herself. You give her chances to do. And then if she does it or not, that tells you a lot about her. That tells you a lot about the woman that you deal with, fam. So when you say, I want a woman like my mother, fam, you're delusional as fuck. Who the fuck want a woman like they goddamn mother? Your mother was wearing moo-moos and shit. You know what I mean? She got to a certain age, she began to wear moo-moos and shit. You want a woman like that? I'm just saying. So you don't never say, I am looking for a woman like my mother, like my auntie, like my sisters. Yes, a woman is going to have those characteristics. She's going to have that. But the moment you sell yourself a fantasy Motherfucker, you delusional. And I gotta call you out on it, fam. That's the moment of truth. When you're dealing with a bitch that's not your mother. That's not your mother. That's not your grandmother. She will never be that. Because I'm going to love my brother. I'm going to love my brother. Like, I have brothers. I have 3 brothers. I love all my brothers unconditionally. They know that. I ride hard for them. They're not going to ever meet a woman like me because he's my brother. A bitch is not going to love you like that. She's only going to love you for the things you provide for her in her life and the way you make her feel. Putting her in a certain mindset. The more and more a woman sacrifices for you, she builds an emotional attachment to you. Because this is the thing, fam, when we sacrifice for a man, and more we do for a man, we begin to learn a man. And learning a man and detaching from a man that we don't learn is hard for us. That's why we have addiction to a certain man. We have an addiction to you. So if you're dealing with your girlfriend, and let's say she could be a bitch that talks too goddamn much, but she still worked. Y'all live together. Okay, she could have been a liar, but she still kept the house clean. Y'all always argue or whatever. But at the end of the day, when y'all broke up, it was hard for her to detach from you because she still sacrificed in a sense. And we get bitter and angry about that shit. Because it's kind of like, how do I detach from this man? How do I break this soul tie I have with this man? How do I break this bond with this man? Because I laid with him, I ate with him, I sacrificed with him. Even though we went back and forth, I sacrificed here, but I didn't do it there, but I did it there. We still learned you. We still did. We still built that attachment to you. So it's going to be hard for us to detach from you. That's the only way a woman get caught up on a man, is the more and more she learn you, the more and more she does for you, she sacrifices for you. Because think about it, fam. Out of all the men that come to my channel or men that hit me up, a lot of these men, they're working men. They got their finances in order. They got their body in order. They're handsome men. They're confident men. They're very respectful men. And a lot of times, these type of men, the issue that you having with your girl is that you give too much to the bitch because you see your mother in the bitch. You see your grandmother in the bitch. You see your sister in the bitch. That's the fucking problem a lot of you have when you're dealing with a bitch. Because when you look at her, you see your mother. Oh, man, she remind me of my mother. Oh, man, she remind me of my sister. Nigga, you're delusional. You're delusional as fuck. And you let her get away with bullshit. Why? Because your mother and your grandmother and your sisters are the love of your fucking life when they were just used here as a vessel. Come on now. You never look for that in a woman. Never. That's dangerous for you. That is dangerous for you. Because your ass be like, when I met her, she was like my mother. When I met her, she was like my grandmother. When I met her, she was like my sister. She was like my auntie, your favorite auntie. And I don't know what happened. Because we get tired of wearing that fucking mask. We got to change the shit up. Now you about to get the bitch. Yeah, you about to get the bitch. You're about to get the bitch. And we wear those masks. So you cripple your goddamn self when you look for a woman that remind you of your mother. And I'm going to do a video for Patreon for mommy issues. Because I know a lot of brothers that's dealing with that. Either your mother walked out on you. Either your mother abused you. Either she just was a fucking toxic ass woman. And when you're dealing with women, the way you treat the woman has a lot to do with how your mother treated you. Okay, let's go to the next one. You say you understand women, but still dealing with fucked up women and still crying about it? Fam, a lot of men say, oh, I know about women. I know about woman nature. The moment you accept women nature, you don't give a fuck. Because you already know what's coming with dealing with a bitch. You already know. You already know what type of mindset you want to keep her in. You already know her triggers. You already know when she get caught up on you. You already know when she begin to lie, when she begin to manipulate, when she begin to play these fucked up games. You already know that. You already know. You know what a woman is capable of doing to you, your kids, your money, your dick, your life, your job. You know all that shit. So when it comes to her, the moment you accept her nature, that's the moment of truth. That is the moment of truth, fam. Do you accept that? Do you accept it? Or do you say to yourself, yeah, I accept women nature, but you wanna know why you can't actually accept a woman's nature? You want me to tell you why? Because you still believe in the fantasy of loving a bitch. You still believe in love. You still believe in that fairy tale story. Take that goddamn Disney movie out your goddamn head and stump that shit. No, life is not a fairy tale. You build your kingdom, and anybody that comes around you, you open the door for them to come in. So you have to take accountability with the bitches that you fucking. You have to. You have to. But that's when you accept woman nature and you know how to deal with certain bitches. You know that bitch have a shaky background. You done learned the bitch. You already know she been with different niggas. You met the bitch in the alley in the hole in the wall with the raccoons and rats. I know for a fucking fact you're not expecting her to be the wifey type. Or you met a chick, she probably been in a long term relationship. Bitch got a divorce from her husband. Bitch moved on with her life. Bitch building shit. She ain't never been fucking niggas because her actions gonna prove it. You do know that it's a certain way women move. You can actually read a woman like a book if you are in tune with who you are as a man and you lean on the most high. So you see when you're dealing with people, you see the spiritual, you can see that you can actually see their aura. So you know who you're dealing with. You know when a person is lying. You know when a person is trying to manipulate you. You know when a person is trying to run game on you. You already know this because you in tune with who you are as a man, right? You do know that, right? So when it comes to bitches that you're dealing with, when it comes to women that you're dealing with, I kind of lost where I was. Where was I? Shit. I'm sorry. I do that. I was reading the comments in the chat, but I forgot where I was. I was making a point. So the reason why. Oh, okay. So this is what I was saying. So you do understand is certain. So every woman is the same. You got to say that. You got to say every woman is the same because you don't want to give no woman value that's not yours. You don't want to give no woman value that's not yours. So you put all of the women in the same boat until you begin to deal with them. So it's like a job application when you're dealing with them. How does she live her life? Does she have any children? Have she ever been married? You know what I mean? You can tell if a bitch had a shaky background. Just watch the way she move. A bitch that's an introvert. She doesn't go out. She doesn't drink. She doesn't smoke. She doesn't hang out with the wrong crowds. She actually lean on her family for validation for the niggas that she fuck with. What does that tell you, fam? When you actually can go to where she can take you to her family house and she have family photos and she can actually show you can actually see her timeline. You can see that in the way she moves, in the way she carry herself, in the people that she hang around, in the things that she co-sign, in the things that she listen to, in the things that she watch, in the things that she put in her body. All of that stuff is spiritual, and it has a lot to do with you as a man and how you build yourself as a man when you're dealing with the bitch. It has nothing to do with the bitch. Nothing to do with her. That's everything on your end as a man and how you scan your women. How you scan your women. So if you accepting a woman for her nature, you accept the good and the bad. And you won't be shocked about what bitches do. You're still shocked about your ex walking out on you. A lot of you motherfuckers, you still shocked about your ex having a baby from another man. You still shocked about her fucking your best friend. You still hurt in shock. But you claim to understand women and you claim to accept women in their fucking nature. You don't have a problem with women because let's be honest, men actually love women. The Most High said that. The Most High said that men actually love women. You love women. That's not bad. That's a good thing. That's a real good thing. You are a natural function man. You don't have you know what I mean? You're just a man. And your feelings sometimes is way more stronger than the woman's feelings because you are a man. And you actually can feel. And it's actually painful for you to love somebody you let go of. That hurts a man. It's kind of like somebody's dying to a man. I don't know if you guys ever ran across a broken man when he's broken. It's like somebody passed away when it comes to a bitch. But that's you not accepting the woman's nature. See, it's not you're scared of love. That's not the problem. It's not that you're scared to love an ain't shit ass bitch. No, that's not the problem. The problem is you don't accept her for who she truly is. She's able to do anything. So there's a certain way you treat and dominate her. You just fucking a bitch in the alley that ain't dominating shit. Like it's not. Come on now. Women fuck betas. Women fuck simps. Like women give niggas pity pussy. That's not dominating a bitch because you sticking your dick in her. That ain't doing shit. Conquering a bitch mind, conquering her thought process. Getting us to realize that we need you in our life. That's dominating. That's dominating the women because you actually can do something other men can't do. Is dominate a bitch. I don't give a fuck how many bitches it is. I don't care how many women it is. You dominate your women and you dominate their mind. And everybody already know what happens when you dominate a woman's mind. What happens when you dominate a woman's mind? You already know what follows. So if that's the truth, then why can't you accept the truth for what it truly is when you're dealing with a dame? So when it comes to her in your life, there's a certain way you treat her because you understand. You will never be upset about what women are doing. You understand the nature of a bitch. She has the propensity to put a gun to your head. She has the propensity to put poison in your food. She has the propensity to get pregnant by your best friend. She has the propensity to rob you for your money. She has the propensity to manipulate you and turn people against you. You do understand that. So with that come along with dealing with a bitch, there's a certain way you deal with the bitch because she has the propensity to kill your motherfucking ass. Do you get that game, fam? Let me know if you got it. Because if you don't get it, just rewind it a little bit. Rewind it. Go back and rewind it. I know. That was a little deep right there, right? I get it. Go back and rewind it. Because, fam, at the end of the day, you would not be stressing about a bitch if you understand their nature and you won't deal with her the same way you're used to dealing with bitches. You won't deal with her the same way you dealt with the last bitch that lied to you, the last bitch that cheated on you, the last bitch that took from you, the last bitch that manipulated you. You won't deal with them the same way because, you said to yourself, you know what? I did let my guards down with this woman, and I take accountability for that. As a man, you take accountability for the bitch that you let in your kingdom. You let her run around your palace. You let a hooligan run around, make a mockery of your palace, and you're gonna clean it up, and you don't make that mistake again. Because it is a learning. It is learning when it comes to women, right? A lot of men have not yet grasped the fact that that situation you went through with that woman, it was a learning experience. That's why you're here today. Get in this motherfucking game. Because it was a learning experience. Niggas that have not yet learned anything, they're still bitching about bitches. They're still crying about women nature because they have not yet accepted it for what it is. You know what I mean? They have not yet accepted it. So you whine about it and you poke at it because you don't get it yet. You say you get it, but you don't get it because whatever a woman do does not bother you because she's not in your kingdom. She's not in your home. It's like you watching bitches online or on your TV. You looking at that shit like, damn man, I hope them niggas pay attention because you already comfortable and you set in your surroundings, your castle that you have pit bulls and guards up. So when it comes to any woman, you already accept her nature for what it is, and it's a certain way you deal with her. You don't deal with her like them clowns are dealing with her. There's a certain way you deal with a bitch. Just like I said, hoes ain't for everybody. A lot of niggas crying and whining about hoes is actually because they don't understand them. Hoes is not for everybody. They're not. There's a certain men that actually know how to, deal with hoes. They're here for a reason. And it takes a certain type of man to deal with that hoe. He accepts her nature. Why is he going to complain about something he knows she's going to do? That's kind of like you crying about why your 1 year old is spilling milk on the floor. Does that make sense to you? Does that make sense to you? It makes sense. It makes sense. It doesn't make sense because you should already know that a 1 year old, an 8 month baby is gonna make mistakes. That's why you look online and you see some men and women, they kill their kids because they don't understand their nature. They don't understand a baby's nature. That's why I say all women are not women. Some of them are just females. They just got a hole between their legs. That don't mean that they are a woman. Do you understand what I mean? So if you understand a woman's nature, you understand that's why when okay, let me put it like this. That's why when you have a pit bull, you train your pit bull, right? When you go get a pit bull, don't you train your pit bulls? You don't just take a wild pit bull around your kids, right? Because you already know that pit bull can kill your kids, right? You know that, right? So you know that pit bull got to be trained. That's just the nature of a pit bull, a wild animal. But they are loving, but you train them. That's you. That has a lot to do with you training the pit. That has a lot to do with you when you have a 1 year old and you already know the nature of a 1 year old. You already accept that. Why can't you accept the nature of a bitch? That's like me. If I have a 1 year old and my 1 year old get crammed and draw on the wall and I start crying and screaming and I go call the police or I crank up a live stream and start yelling about the 1 year old. Does that make sense to you? That's how niggas sound when they're crying about a bitch. That's how men sound when they crying about a bitch. See, women can cry about men all they want because they actually want you. You do understand that. Men actually don't need a woman. Men don't. The Most High speak of that. I'm not going to quote the scripture, but in one scripture, it's better for a man to be without a woman. The Most High talk about that. That's why it's good for you to not have sex for 3 months, 4 months. It's only one man I know. Shout out to BOA that he actually stopped having sex every year for a certain period of time. He retains himself from fucking bitches because as a man, you should be so disciplined that it comes to the point that even when it comes to your dick, you don't even have to fuck a bitch. You don't even have to fuck a bitch. So it's like you accepting the woman for her nature. You accepting her for who she truly is. You understand her, and nothing that women talk about and do affects you as a man. It don't. Nothing that a woman do should be able to affect you. A woman shouldn't be affecting your money. She shouldn't be affecting when you desire sex. She shouldn't be affecting you in your life. Whatever you got going on is because you have not accepted the nature of a woman. And when you say that, you act like you believe, but you truly don't believe yourself because you still crying about a bitch. You are. If you got out of a bad relationship with a bitch and that bitch did some fucked up shit with you, fam, I would never tell you not to cry. Because that shit could have hurted you. That shit hurts. Especially if you love somebody and you did things for, that shit hurt. But once that stage is over, because you go through different stages, you got to get that shit out of your system. You can't pout about that shit for a whole fucking year. That is fucking, fam. That's draining as fuck. You think I'm gonna still be talking about this same shit next year? I'm not gonna be doing that shit. You should be surpassed talking about fucked up ass bitches, but you're not. Motherfuckers stay in a they stay in the space for years and years, and they say they understand women nature. Motherfucker, you don't understand women nature because you still crying about the same bullshit. You should be on money. You should be on the most high. You should be talking about the 2 houses you foreclosed on. You should be talking about the 3 women that's serving you like a fucking god because you understand nature and the way you deal with them. You deal with them from a distance so they can never try you like the last bitch tried you 2 to 3 years ago. You became a better man. You're not stuck emotionally. You're not stuck mentally, and you're not stuck physically because your dick don't control you. You control your dick. So as much as women throwing that pussy at you, trying to bait you, no, bitch, I'm not fucking you because I don't know you yet. You could set me up to be killed. No, I don't know you. I don't know what dick you've been riding. I have not yet seen your STD test. I haven't seen your HIV test. You told me you go to the doctor. You told me that you take care of yourself as a woman. I need to see a nice picture of your vagina. Make sure that everything is still intact. I need to see your papers of when the last time you was checked by the doctor, bitch. That's you, because you know how women are. You know how scandalous that they are. And you will never let that shit happen again. Never. You would never let that happen again to you. No woman should get you worked up. No woman. Because women, they're going to do that shit. Women are going to talk. Women are going to lie. Women are going to cheat. Women, that shit, all that shit is bottled up. Why do you think the Most High worked through a man? Why do you think a woman must go to her man? Women, they supposed to wear veils. Women wear veils when a man is praying to the Most High. When he is praying, a woman is supposed to wear veils. She's supposed to be closed up because she's open. We are open for many different energies. We are. So if it's easy for us to be tempted by sex, tempted by lust, tempted by manipulation, tempted by lies, tempted by all of that. if it's in a woman's nature, and we already know that a woman is open, because think about it. The Most High does not even talk to women. Yes, we pray to the Most High. Yes, the Most High, when we have our families, we feel energy and all of that. But we're talking about when the Most High spoke. When he was here and he spoke to a man. He never spoke to a woman. So I mean, that should tell you something. That should tell you something about a woman's nature. You accept that shit. Let's go to the next one. One question. Brother, do you like being fucked? Do you like to be fucked, brother? Do you like to be fucked by women? Do you like when women fuck you in your pockets? Fuck you with your energy? Fuck you with your time? Fuck you with manipulation? This all around fuck you. Do you like that? Because when you make a mistake with a woman, and this is the moment of truth with you. This is the moment of truth with you. When you make those mistakes with a woman, do you take accountability for the shit that you do with the bitch? Do you? Because that is where your anger comes from as well. You're still blaming your ex for the shit that took place in your relationship instead of blaming yourself, because you actually let the bitch get the best of you. You actually allow her to fuck you with no Vaseline. You did. You allow her to. This some real shit. The moment you stop allowing bitches to fuck you, no bitch can run game on you because you be on her shit. You be on her shit. Let me tell you something. You be so
aware of your surroundings and aware of when you're dealing with a woman, it's so hard for us to run game on you. It's so hard for us to play games with you or even lie to you. Because when a woman tells you something, you're gonna be looking for the action behind it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you get it? A lot of brothers enjoy being fucked because it for some brothers it feels good to actually know, you know, at first you be like, I could be wrong about her. She's an amazing woman. I could be wrong, brother. You telling your friend, fam, that bitch right there, she gonna fuck you in the ass, fam, with no Vaseline. No, brother, she's an amazing woman. My wife, that girl, she cook, she clean, she cook, she clean. Come on now. You telling your friend, fam, nah, fam, your girl, you know what I mean? This, that. No. What are you talking about, my girl? My girl cook. That's the first thing they say. Notice how when a man is describing their woman, they always say she cook, she clean, she cook, she clean. Like the bitch ain't gonna cook and clean if his ass don't exist. Your ass died, the bitch still cooking and cleaning. She was cooking and cleaning before she got with your ass. Why the fuck you think she's an amazing woman because she cooking and cleaning when she'll cook and clean for the next nigga if she caught up on a nigga? Come on now. The bitch been cook. I done seen bitches in the project that cook and clean. What the fuck you talking about? I done seen the most scandalous bitch cook and clean. I mean, what the fuck are you saying? A bitch cook and clean. I see people that live on the street, that live under the bridge, they dirty ass tent, it be clean as fuck and organized. So when niggas say that, I mean, nigga, what the fuck are you saying? That don't make her an amazing woman. It don't make her an amazing woman. What the fuck are you saying? Come on now. But you can get with a bitch, right? You can get with a woman. And I think this live stream going to Patreon, y'all. I'm going to move this live stream. When this live stream over, it's going directly to Patreon. I'm not keeping this up. It will be moved to Patreon. I'm sorry, y'all. So make sure you get your gems, get your pen and your paper and write this shit down. This shit going to Patreon. But when you dealing with a woman, a lot of times you be like, man, fuck. I done gave that girl everything, man. And I actually thought she was a good girl, man. She lied. She wore that man so goddamn tight. But you never say what the shit, how you allow her to get the best of you. You're not looking at yourself as the problem. And I really don't understand. I only know 3 content creators that call men out on their bullshit. And these are men. They've been doing this shit since they hit this platform. And they took a lot of heat. You have to look at yourself and be like, man, I fucked up. The moment you swallow the pill, I fucked up. Yeah, I'm not going to let no other bitch get the best of me. Once a bitch say, I want to fuck you, I want to suck your dick. Well, okay, bitch, it's Friday. Where the fuck are you? I'm at the bar chilling with my homeboys. And you don't break what the fuck you doing for a bitch. Incorporate the bitch around the shit that you're doing. Why do y'all niggas stop what the fuck you doing for a bitch? You going out with a bitch on Friday. The life still go on. You should be at the mall. You should be working. And then when it's time to meet up with the bitch, you done took care of the shit you had to take care of and leading up to the bitch. Leading up to her. Your world don't stop for her. See, we women, oh yeah, I'm gonna get my hair done. I'm gonna get my body waxed. I'm gonna get my pussy waxed. I'm gonna get my asshole waxed. I'm gonna get my legs waxed. I'm gonna be soft as fuck. I'm gonna get a facial. I'm gonna go to the spa. I'm gonna get a massage. I can be in the right state of mind. I'm gonna get my nails done. I'm gonna go get me a tight outfit. I gotta look in the mirror about 10, 20 times, try on different outfits before I meet you. Before I go out with you. I'm stopping my time for you. You don't do that. You done already, because you take care of yourself, fam. You do know you must take care of yourself consistently. And it's not about a bitch. It's who you are. That's your character. You already got your hair cut on Monday. You done already got your hair cut on Saturday last week. All you might need to do is check up a little bit. You take a quick shower and meet the bitch. Or if you already dressed up hanging out with your boys, you might be playing pool. You might be at the bar. You might be on the corner chilling with your friends. You might be at your mama house to see what your mama cook. You might be chilling with your sister. You might be hanging out with your brother. You might be chilling out with your kids before you drop them back off with their mother. But you never stop anything that you're doing for a bitch. The bitch is gonna work around your schedule, and that's how shit fall in place. Because if the shit don't fall in place, you still own with your fucking life. You have not stopped anything. Do you understand that? You haven't put her on no pedestal. You know what I mean? You haven't put her on a pedestal. You're still consistent. And if she want to fall in your life, a bitch must fall in place in your life because you take care of your shit. Now, that's the type of shit I like to hear. I like to hear shit like this. This is the type of shit I like to hear. You know why? Because it put everything in perspective with dealing with a bitch. It does. It puts everything, and everything is going to fall in place. Your life should already be a routine. Nothing should be out of place. So when things fall out of place, it's easy for you to catch it and say, hold up. What happened to this? What happened to that? Because it's easy for you to see what's going on around you. When you got a woman, a lot of times men deal with women, so shit be all out of place. You don't know what's going on around you. You don't even know what's going on around you because you're not actually, and I'm not going to say purpose. I'm tired of people saying purpose, but it's actually doing what needs to be done. So if anything fall out of place, the way you got your life set up, everything falls in line, and especially when it comes to a bitch. So you ain't actually wasting your time. Because if you chilling at your mama house, you chill at your mama house on Fridays. That's when your family meet up. Because I'm from the South. On Fridays and Saturdays, that's when family meet up. We cook, especially on Sundays. Your grandma, your mother, and all your aunties might be cooking, or you might be hanging out. You have a certain way you do things. So if you get ready to meet up with a bitch, if she said she wanted to fuck you and she wanted to see you, or she wanted to do these things to you, it's gonna fall in place because you're not stopping what you're doing for a bitch. It's gonna always fall in place because whether or not the bitch is with you, you still doing your thing. You still doing your thing, whether or not you're with a chick, and that's how you not prioritize the women that come into your life because you don't have all this time on your hand to give to a bitch that's undeserving. It's easy for you to spot out the bitch that's draining you. It's easy for you to spot out the bitch that's wasting your time. It's easy for you to spot out the bitch that lies because she's not falling in place. And I'm not going to stop my life. I'm not going to stop anything for a bitch. And she just going to fall in line. She's going to fall in order when it comes to your life. And that's not giving a bitch. Saying you won't actually get mad. You would never be mad because you already doing the things you have to do as a man, the things that you do in your life. You get what I'm saying? So let's go to the next one. Why do you try hard for the bitches that you deal with to see you in a certain light? You should already be living that shit. When we come along with you, we gonna describe what we see in you. Even if the bitch is fucking lying, even if she lying, you already live your lifestyle is already proven. It's proven. It's kind of like you as a man, you're so successful in your rate and how you live your life that a lot of times you downplay yourself to bitches because you don't want a bitch to see you as that 6-figure man because you want to know what type of woman that you deal with because a lot of us women, there are some not, but a lot of men never run across these bitches because a lot of niggas they be tracing them hoes. You do understand there are balanced women. There are balanced women that wants to be in a relationship. You do understand that, right? But it's like this. A lot of times CEOs and I'm talking about quote unquote boss men, they make over $100,000 a year, or even 80,000, 90,000, 70,000 a year. They make that, and the way you live your life, you like to downplay yourself because you don't want that woman to view you as, okay, I see him as a lick. So you might still have on your work clothes. You know what I mean? You might have on some dirty jeans, dirty boots and shit. You might still be wearing the shirt that you got off of work with. You don't give a fuck. But the moment you say, I need her to see me in this light, I demand her. I demand that woman to see me as a king. I demand her to see me as the prize. Nigga, if you are the prize and you is the prize, ain't shit gotta be said. The bitch better recognize when she's in the presence of you, or that ain't your bitch. That's how a bitch choose. You know what I mean? They call it choosing. A bitch already see and she recognize who the fuck that she's dealing with. I don't care what you got on. I don't care what you have on. It's who you are. You must know that. And you live that. Why the fuck you saying, I need her to see me in this light, dog? Dog, I need my woman. How to get a woman to see me in this light? Motherfucker, just live the lifestyle. Just live the life. Trust your gut. Trust your instinct. Work on yourself. And be that amazing man you want to be. Why the fuck you care if that's not your bitch? A lot of men, y'all talking and fucking with bitches that are not yours. You just don't fucking know it. Because the man that actually owns that bitch that's entertaining you, she's entertaining you because she actually can't get with the man she actually wants. She can't do it. So she'll entertain your ass. But the man she see as her king, the man she see as her God, the man she see as her Lord, the man she see as her master, the man she see as her daddy, she can't get to him. He's not available to her. You are. So you focus on how she see you. A woman must see me in this light. Why the fuck do you care? Because the women that you deal with, or if you're not dealing with any woman, the focus is how you view yourself, how you take care of yourself, how you maintain yourself, how you respect yourself, how you love yourself. Men, you do understand how to love yourself. You do understand that. How do you love yourself, fam? When people say, oh, you must love yourself, nobody breaks down what actually fucking loving yourself is. And I don't like that. Because if you're going to tell somebody to love themselves, I think it's your job to tell them how. Because a lot of people, they don't know how. A lot of people don't have fathers. A lot of people never had mothers. A lot of people just don't fucking know. If they did have them, they wasn't taught that shit. Loving yourself is taking care of yourself and putting yourself first over everything. Over everything. Because if you're not in your right mind for your wife, for your girlfriend, for your kids, for your job, for your home, for your house, how the fuck shit gonna function without you? Practicing self-love is taking care of your mind, your body, and your soul, fam. How do you do that? You want me to tell you how to take care of your body, your mind, and your soul? Huh? Want me to tell you how to do that? That's self-love. That is self-love. You do not love yourself when you're drinking and becoming a drunk. You don't love yourself if you're doing drugs that's harming you. Now, we already know, we here, puff, puff, pass. You know what I mean? That's the green trees. You know what I mean? But I'm talking about hard drugs. You sniffing and shooting the fuck up, popping pills, drinking, overdosing and drinking. I meant being a sloppy drunk. You doing that shit every other day. That's not loving yourself. You letting your whiskers grow the fuck out of your face. You growing so much fucking hair, it's coming out your nostrils. You know what I mean? You got like 8 inch worth of fucking hair. You can do a fucking ponytail with that shit. You know what I mean? You ain't clipping in your hairs and your nose. You letting boogers fling out on top of the fucking hairs and shit. Your teeth fucking green. Come on now. If you don't have the money to clean your teeth, there are videos on YouTube to tell you how. You're not taking care of yourself. You know what? Go to the spa. Go get a facial. Get your nail, I don't know. Take care of yourself. It's self-love. If you haven't bought yourself clothes in a while, get you a new set of wardrobe. Go get a fitting. Get yourself fitted. See what your actual pant size is. Because I guarantee you, a lot of you motherfuckers be like a 32 and y'all motherfuckers walking around here in a size 48 pants. And I'm like, what the fuck? Or you fucking a size 48 and you got on a size 30 pants trying to make that shit fit. That ain't gonna fit, nigga. And you look bad. You look bad. Invest in yourself. Invest where you sleep at. Make sure you're sleeping on the cream of the crop mattress. Save some money up. You are a king, nigga. You do know that. A lot of you don't even know you're a king. You don't love yourself. Sleep on you a good mattress. Look, listen, like my mattress costs $5,000. A little bit over 5,000. I mean, it just my bed can go up, down. Like my bed is expensive as fuck. My fucking head, I have a sleigh bed. My sleigh bed itself costs $15,000. That's just the bed, not the mattress. I ain't talking about the bed frame. My bed is tall as fuck. You need ladders to get in my bed. You should be living like a king. If I'm treating myself like a queen, why the fuck you not treating yourself like a king? And I don't give a fuck. You don't have a woman. I don't care about that. It's how you treat yourself, love yourself. You take care of yourself. Get massages, fam. You do know about massages, right? Or one day pay for a master barber. A master barber, I know you used to going to the same barber you were going to when you was a little boy. You used to Jimmy and them cutting your hair, and you've been paying $15, $5, $10 for 20 years. No, nigga. Go to a master barber. More than likely, that haircut will be like $80. That's some fine top of the line type shit. They the type of men, they give you champagne while you wait for them. They give you champagne. It's like when they edging you up, even if you a bald man, it's a certain procedure they do when you are bald as a man. You get massages and shit. They treat you like a king. You are a king. Act like one. Act like one. It's the mindset that you put yourself in. How do you place yourself? So you would never worry about how a bitch view you. It's how you view yourself. Listen, at the end of the day, when the bitch is gone with her kids and she leave you there and she done took all the goddamn money and she done took the house and took the cars, guess who's still there with you? Look in the mirror. Look in the fucking mirror. It's you and how you treat yourself and view yourself. How you treat yourself. Floss your teeth. Get treatment. If you need to go to a doctor, go to a male clinic. Go to a male clinic. Because some of these niggas walking around here with low testosterone and they acting like a whole bitch. And they don't know why. Motherfucker, you on your menstrual cycle. Because you snapping on every goddamn body like a bitch. A lot of them do. I'm telling y'all, like in this space, them niggas be trying to come at me. I'm like, listen, nigga, I definitely reciprocate this motherfucking energy. You got the right one. You got the right one. And then you want to turn around and say, why am I not feminine? Are you fucking serious, nigga? You can't question me about nothing. You're not my man. And you attack me more than likely. You come at me. The fuck? Go to a male clinic. Look up male clinic. And when they do your blood work, when they do everything, they'll tell you where you at, what you need. And it's not expensive. One visit is $100. Come on now, fam. Get your shit together. Get your shit together. A lot of you don't love yourself. Come on now. You cannot expect to be with a pretty bitch with a pretty pussy, pretty hair, pretty teeth, pretty skin. She got her shit together and you half stepping. That shit don't make no sense. Now that ain't gonna make no sense. I couldn't do that shit. I mean, as in taking you serious. Okay, you want me to look at you as a fucking pool to fuck? Okay, you're fuckable, nigga. You got a big dick and I want it. Okay, I see it. I want the dick. What? After that, you think I'm gonna take you serious? No, big dick Rodney. You gonna be my personal vibrator. And when I am done, I'm sending your ass back home, nigga. The fuck? You not, I don't want no life with you. I just want some dick. Like, that's some real shit. You are a personal vibrator. That's it. That's as far as you gonna fucking go. But you think I'm gonna go to around my family with Big Dick Rodney? No, I'm not. Big Dick Rodney is only the fuck at night on the weekends. You know what I mean? I mean, it is what it is. She's not taking you around everybody. You the secret of nobody knows about you, okay? Nobody knows. You're top secret. I'm treating you like a fucking tool. Men be thinking, oh my God, I got her. I got a dog. What they say? I broke her back, dog. I broke her back. No, the fuck you didn't, nigga. And if you did, nigga, I still overcome that because I can still kick your ass out my house. I just wanted some dick. Now take your ass home. I mean, what do you want me to do? I'll give you $50, nigga. You need $50? I can give it to you. That head was so motherfucking good. I don't mind giving you $100. What the fuck? Bitches pay for dick. You think bitches don't pay for good dick and good head? Yes. They'll cook for you, fuck you, feed you, and send your ass home. And a lot of them big dick niggas, they don't want to leave. No, nigga, I don't want to be seen with you. I'll give you food. I'll buy you some cigarettes. I'll probably buy you some liquor. What liquor you drink? I mean, I'm just saying. Like, you drink Hennessy, Crown Royal, gin, fucking. Just tell me what the fuck you drink, nigga. You know what I mean? You smoke weed. I get you some weed, nigga. What you need? Blunts? I don't fucking know. Black and Mild cigarettes. I'll buy it for you, Big Dick Rodney. I just want the most amazing night of my life, and I'll send your ass home. I will send you home, nigga. Point blank, period. It's nothing else. So when you say, I want her to see me in this light, nigga, you care too much about the bitch. Why the fuck do you care about how she see you? How do you treat yourself? What the bitch think don't fucking matter, fam, if she's not sacrificing. What these stupid ass hoes saying on YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram, I need a husband, I need a man, I need a six-figure man. I would never open my legs to a man that's not making six-figure. If he's not making $1 million, I promise to God not give him this pussy. I don't care. Who gives a fuck? Like, you supposed to look at that shit as entertainment. Oh, I hate these men. All of these men, they're creeps. They want to deal with white women and Spanish women. They don't like black women no more. Black women are being protected. We need protection, and you men are weak. You look at that shit and be like, well, bitch, I got 3 bitches. My 3 bitches are protected, hoe. You ain't being protected because you fucking you got in a relationship with Big Dick Tyrone, Big Dick Rodney, hoe. I know why you mad. And you supposed to look at that shit and laugh. You're not even supposed to be triggered by bitches like that. That shit is laughable. That's all it is laughable. Because the bitches that you dealing with, you got 3 women on your team. They sacrifice for you. They serve you. They respect you and treat you like a god, and you protect them. Yeah, you protect your women. You make sure if they live with you or they live outside home, you check their windows. You make sure their locks is good. You might change the doors. You might got an alarm system set up in place. Like, what the fuck is this bitch talking about? So when you hear these bitches, they're fucking Big Dick Rodney and they got them into a relationship. And they forgot that you only supposed to fuck him at night. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, that's some real shit. I see that shit like I be like, fam, why the fuck are you triggered about what bitches are saying, fam? Bitches have been talking since the beginning of fucking time. Bitches been doing shit. Like, come on, check it out. Eve over there fucking the serpent after the Most High say, don't even go over there. The bitch over there fucking. The bitch over there doing some fucked up shit to the point she manipulate the man. And when the Most High spoke, he didn't speak to her. He spoke to the man. Think about that. That should set deep in your mind. You don't listen to bitches. What the fuck they do? They gonna do that shit regardless. They gonna do it. Bitches just gonna fucking do it. The next one. Why are you mad about a woman taking your time, energy, your balls? We women will take any goddamn thing for you. We don't give a fuck. We'll take your hopes and your dreams too. Why are you mad? We're leeches. We latch on to men. We want you. Like, especially if we want you, we gonna drain your ass dry. We want to talk to you. We want to text you. We want to see you. We want to fuck you. We want to be around you. We want to distance you away from your friends. We want you to stop going to work to come see us. Like, especially if the bitch pregnant by you. The bitch is all in her emotional mind. Why are you mad? That should be expected. Okay, as soon as you meet a bitch, you thinking to yourself, okay, what the fuck this bitch want? My time, my energy. What the fuck, bitch? You want my balls? You thinking about you want to marry me? You see me as your fucking husband? What the fuck, bitch? None of that should be a surprise to you. But you deal with women and you put away with all that shit and you forget. And when you forget, that's when you fuck up. That's when you fuck up. Because you are a target. You are a target. You are a target, nigga. You got a target on your back. So we want money, energy, time, all that shit. That is deserving to the bitch that sacrifice. The bitch get your time, the one that sacrifice. The bitch get your dick. You know what I mean? The one that actually put, like, that's the one you believe that she earned it. Or if you decide to give it to her, that has a lot to do with you as a man. You dictate the bitches you about to fuck. She don't dictate when she gonna fuck you. You giving her too much power over you. You should already expect this bitch putting a target on your back. Soon as you meet her. Don't let none of that. All that shit. Like, women don't have a problem with taking your hopes, dreams, your balls, your money, all that. They don't have a problem with doing that. They don't. Women talk about it all the time. And men make it easy. It is very easy to conquer you. Because, see, this is the thing. Oh, you're different. My girl is different. Your girl is different. How is she so different, fam? What makes her so different? Huh? I asked men that hit me up on Patreon. You know, make sure you guys join Patreon because this live stream is going to Patreon. But I asked men, and I asked you, like, what, like, for her to get your time, energy, and all that shit, what is she doing? The bitch don't even reciprocate. The bitch got a nigga by the balls. The bitch got a nigga by the balls and she ain't letting go. Once we hook on your fucking balls, I'm not letting go of that shit. You gonna have to unclench my hands off your fucking balls. Cause I got my hands so far up your ass, I wanna snatch them down and put them in my purse. I want them. I want your manhood. That's how a bitch think. I want him. And let me tell you something. This is how you know a woman, because I talked to a brother on Patreon today. The brother hit me up on Patreon, and he was talking about some stuff about the mind of a woman and the energy of a woman and the relationship of a woman and all that other shit. And I was telling him, he was like, what the fuck did he ask me? Oh, he say, how do I know? What did the brother ask me? He asked me, okay, so this is how you know when a woman don't got you by the balls. When she's not happy. Because this is the thing. When we're happy, we're getting what we want from you. When we're getting what we want from you, that's when we're happy. That's like we're not in a bad mood. But the moment we're not getting what we want, when you're standing 10 toes down, we're going to come up with issues with you. Because you're not calling us, you're not texting us, you're not fucking us, you're not buying us shit, you ain't taking us no goddamn where, you're not giving us your time, energy, and your balls, your manhood. So we're gonna continue to like pick little fights out of you. So we can actually get what we want. So the more time you spend, and think about it, the more time you spend with the bitch, the more you give to the bitch. Yeah, she's happy for that moment. That's when we like, oh my God, I'm on my honeymoon. My husband is amazing. My boyfriend just bought me a brand new car. I'm so happy, y'all. And then a year later, she's pissed again. She's pissed. After she actually succeeded with getting what she wants from you. Motherfucker, she's mad. You know, you want to know why she's mad? Want to know why she's giving you attitude after a year or two of you buying that house, of you buying that car, of you telling her you want to marry her? I want to marry you. You are an amazing woman. After you tell her she's an amazing woman, after you done stroke her ego, after you done ate her asshole, and you proclaim you would never eat asshole, and your ass down there munching and crunching on some ass. You know what I mean? You got your ass in the air while you eating ass. And a year later, she's mad. I'm mad at you. I'm upset with you. I want more. Give me more. I need a bigger house. I want a better bedroom set. I want more kids. You gave me 3 kids. I want 5. And you looking at this bitch like, bitch, that shit is expensive as fuck. I'm still spending money on fucking Huggies. Huggies is fucking $30 a fucking box. Who the fuck want to spend money on that shit? Who the fuck want to buy? No, bitch. I said that I can only have 3 kids with you. This bitch telling you she want a fucking team. And you looking at your life slowly, it's just getting real dim and dark, fam. It is getting fucking dark for you, fam. You blacking the fuck out because you thinking about hollering babies. You can barely keep up with the fucking little with the little kids you got now. And you looking at this bitch like this bitch trying to really trap me. Yes. She wants your time, energy, money, balls. She wants your mind. She wants shit. She wants your fucking dick in her purse. And when she have it all, oh, I gotta leave you because you're not a good man. You stop being the masculine man I met you. I don't want to be with you no more. You stop being the man in my life because you gave me everything I wanted. You gave me your balls. You handed them to me. Remember, Jimmy? Remember, Jimmy, you gave me your balls. Remember? I remember we was on a trip and you just handed your balls to me. I don't want you anymore. I want a man with big balls. Hairy, funky, fat balls. I want a man that kind of control me and dominate me. You don't dominate me no more. You're a wimp. You're sorry. You're stupid. You're dumb. You're ugly. You're broke. You're miserable. I hate you. And you be like, baby, I bought you a car. I bought you a house. I gave you the 20 kids you asked for. I'm still working at a job. I just got out of the hospital because I had a stroke last week. And I just got another job to make you happy. What you want now, baby? Motherfucker. Nigga. You fucked up. You fucked up. Just admit it. Say I fucked up. Can you take the fucking L? Are you gonna take this goddamn L I'm about to hand you? I just want to know. Because if you ain't gonna take this goddamn L, leave the live stream. I mean, are you about to take this goddamn L? You done hand your balls and your mind over to the bitch. Your mind been gone. You was still trying to hold on to your balls. You was holding your legs. You had your legs closed. You had your hand in front of your dick trying to cover your balls from the bitch. You dodging the bitch. You like in the video game, the bitch tracing your ass. You dodging her. Damn, I gotta keep my balls. Oh, I'm trying to keep them, man. She already got my mom, fam. She get all my paycheck, fam. She know where I'm at 24 hours a day, fam. The bitch check up on me 24 hours a day, fam. She know where I'm at, fam. I can't have no free time, fam. I'm not allowed to eat meat, fam, because she's a vegetarian, fam. You know what I mean, fam? I'm losing my shit, fam. I'm still trying to keep my balls. Nigga, you holding on to your balls with your fucking toes and your fingers. And she almost there. She gonna clip them. She gonna get them. She gonna get them, nigga. Because, see, you don't even understand when a woman gets with a man, we be desiring little things at a time. And a lot of times we be wanting that shit. We can't help it. Our nature is to devour your ass. You're something to survive on, nigga. You like water. I need something to drink. You know what I mean? You know, you like a slice of pizza or some shit. You like a sub, a sandwich or something. I need to eat. I need a man to devour. You know what I mean? I need to suck on some energy. Because right now, I'm in my emotional mindset. I need a man to cry to and tell him about my bad day. I need to cry. Oh, my boss didn't give me the raise I wanted. I worked so hard for it. Bobby, do you hear me? Bobby, Bobby, do you hear me? I went to McDonald's, the line was long, and then when I got to the register, they told me they didn't have no McFlurry. My favorite drink, they didn't have it. I went to Starbucks and they were closed. I'm mad. I'm mad. Answer the phone, nigga. She's coming, nigga. She's coming. She's a coming. I'm in my woman's feelings. I need somebody to devour. Let me call Christopher. Let me call John. Let me see if John will answer the phone. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Soon you got the phone call. The bitch call you. What's up? What's good, baby? What you need? Oh my God. You had a bad day. Let me come over there and make you feel better. What you need? What you want? Come on now. You should already know bitches like to drain you. Bitches want to devour you. Bitches see you as a target. And nigga, you're something to survive on. I mean, you just is. I mean, what do you want me to say? Y'all want rugged and raw and fire. I know y'all appreciate my live stream. I'm quite sure you guys supporting the live stream, fam. Hit that cash out. Support this motherfucking real shit. Cause listen, it's a lot of fake ass fugazi shit on YouTube, fam. And I be listening to that shit and I be like, how the fuck y'all support that bullshit? And y'all ain't supporting this raw shit? Come on now. Don't play with your girl. Don't play with me, fam. I'm giving you some real shit. Hit my goddamn cash out. Support this goddamn live stream, fam. Blanket, period. Hit my cash out. Support this live stream. Y'all be supporting that fugazi bullshit. I see y'all. You think I don't see? I see a lot of y'all supporting that bullshit. All right, let's go to the next one. A lot of you believe in the sisterhood. Like, right? There's a fucking crazy ass nigga that's talk about the sisterhood. Fam, if that's your excuse of a bitch treating you like shit, then go ahead. Go ahead, because when it comes to dick, there is no sisterhood. There is no sisterhood. Women don't give a fuck. Okay? They hang with each other. They lie to each other. They stroking each other clicks. They stroking each other titties and nipples. So fucking what? You are a masculine man. Why the fuck do you care about what women doing over there in the circle? But you're so involved in the sisterhood, you emotional motherfucker. That's emotional. Men should not care what the fucking sisterhood is doing. Them bitches just looking for dick. They ain't with dick right now. They still mad at John, Jacob, Tyrone, Jr. They mad at your ass in the chat. So they huddling with a bunch of women to talk about your fucking ass. And you over there listening, talking about, oh my God, I can't stand those women. Motherfucker, all they doing is talking about how they couldn't control your fucking ass. Why the hell do you care about what the fuck a group of bitches is doing with their menstrual cycle on? Are you fucking kidding me? Do you believe that the army of bitches is gonna take down some masculine men? You delusional motherfucker. I don't respect men that think that way. Because a masculine man, an alpha male, he don't even see that shit. That's not even in his category. That's not in his mind. Like, that's not in his wordplay. Why the fuck he care about a group of bitches rubbing each other clicks and nipples? You know what I mean? These bitches we on our menstrual cycle over there crying about, you know what I mean? We get together as women and we cry about our husbands. You know, my man, he didn't give me that dress I wanted. I'm mad. I'm so mad. And you got men over there in the chat. You got men want to indulge in that bullshit. You know what I mean? We be women, the sisterhood be talking shit to each other. We argue with each other, you know, about bullshit the other woman did. We be gossiping with each other. You know, we talk, it's like we on a phone call for 10 hours. And as long as we don't bring that shit to our husband, because even if we're in a relationship and we hang out with our friends, the quote unquote sisterhood, we go to hang out with our friends, we be complaining about how we can't control your ass. We can't control you. Or we begin to fight each other because we pissed the fuck off with the other woman. Why the fuck do you care? Why do you care? Why do you care what a bunch of bitches doing? I mean, when it comes to dick, she gon' do what you say. Like, women is not gonna turn their back on a man. I'm talking about a man that they like. They're not gonna do that for no fucking group of bitches. She gonna be like, bye, bitch. I done seen it. I'm a woman. I mean, I can be cool with you. We can talk and shit. But other than that, like, I'm not, I mean, I need some dick. And I need my mind blown. I mean, I do. I need some dick. I need my mind blown. I want to lay with him. And it's nothing like a masculine man energy. Like, I need some of that. He barely give me a lot right now, bitch. Why the fuck would I hang with you? And he's coming here on Friday and Saturday to chill with me. What the fuck do I look like? There is no sisterhood when it comes to a man that they like. There is none. Bitches leave that shit all the time and get married and go get in a relationship with a man. And then when the man dump her ass or she dump the nigga, she go back to the sisterhood. Why the fuck do you care about what a group of bitches is doing? Why? That is some weird shit to me. If you're focused on what a group of women are doing, fam, your mindset is fucked up. It just is. I'm sorry. It is. So the mindset is all fucked up, fam. If you worrying about what a group of bitches are doing, your mindset is fucked up. Who cares? Nobody cares. You shouldn't care if you a young man too. And this is what I want to tell the young men. The young men. This is what I want to tell you. If you dealing with a young girl and she got a group of friends, fuck her friends. Fuck her friends. You shouldn't give a fuck about her friends. Don't hang around them. Don't go around them. Don't do any of that. If you are a young man, her friends don't have nothing to do with the bitch that you fucking. Do not hang around her friends. Do not be around them because all they doing is peeping game on you to tell her. So it's like this. Oh, that could be any man. If you got a girl that you fucking with and she got a group of friends and she bring you around the friends, all the friends are doing is critiquing you. The group of friends are critiquing you. You don't do that. A bitch want to bring you around her friends, you let her know I don't do that. My circle is very small and who I decide to entertain. See, and this is what gonna make the friends want your ass more. They're gonna get mad too. It's gonna really push the girl more towards wanting you more. Because she's gonna see the envy in their eyes. They're gonna like, damn, I wish I had a man that don't hang around bitches like that. Damn, I wish I had a man that's not always around me and my friends. Cause sometimes a woman get with a man and you be all in the friend business. You be talking to the friend like that's your best bud. Like in my mind, I think you want to fuck her. That's in my mind. But I'm like, why? Like when she tell her friend, "No, my man say that his circle is small. He don't hang around anybody. He don't do that type of shit." All the friends gonna be like, "Wow, what's wrong with us?" They gonna want to prove they stuff to you. Then they gonna be like, we need to see this nigga. We need to see who you fucking, Keisha. Keisha, who you fucking, girl? We want to see him. We want to see him because why don't he want to be around us? That's gonna be in our mind. We want to know that. We want to know why don't you want to be around us? What is it about your Keisha? What's wrong? Why your man don't want to see us? Why your man don't want to come around us? It's gonna make us think about you. It's gonna make us want to pop up to your house. Make us want to pop up to wherever you hang out at. Do you understand that? So if you are a young man and you're dealing with a chick, you don't deal with the friends. You never, because the friends are critiquing you and they want to know, can they ask you questions? And it's gonna be a lot of bitches, so they're gonna try to intimidate you, especially if they're all of them are pretty bad bitches. They're gonna try to use their looks to intimidate you, and then your ass will start stuttering. You ain't gonna know what the fuck you said. You just gonna start stuttering. But if you tell a bitch, I don't fuck with them hoes. Like my circle is small. I don't deal with people like that. I'm dealing with you. Now, if you respect me as a man, you would never come to me like that. and you put the blame on her ass so she can be like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I should have thought about that." That's how you throw that shit back on her ass. That's how you do that. You don't entertain a bitch friends. Like, who the fuck are they? Who the fuck are they to judge you and they bunch of hoes sucking dick? Are you kidding me? You trying to prove yourself to a bunch of hoes that sucking dick? Come on now. Them bitches suck dick and fucking every goddamn body. All right, let's go to the next one. So, fam, fuck the sisterhood. You should not care about the sisterhood. That shit. Listen, a bitch leave the sisterhood all day for a nigga she want. We don't give like that's just something for us to do. We be actually complaining about men. Notice when you go around a lot of women that's with the sisterhood, they complain about men and they always arguing with each other. Women do that. We argue with each other. Like if you had sisters, you will understand. If you ain't have a lot of sisters, you don't understand. Like that's the sisterhood bottled up. A bunch of your fucking sisters that get together. You know how your sisters will fight each other and love each other and cry to each other, wear each other clothes and shit, share secrets with each other, and they go at each other like they hate each other, and then they turn around and make up and be friends. That's how the sisterhood is. So why the fuck do you care about what bitches are doing? That shit, that like you shouldn't be thinking about that shit. A bunch of bitches on their period crying about niggas that they actually want. Come on, fam. And that's just me being logical. All right, the next one. When you believe that it's kind of like men look at their feelings like this how you look at your feelings. You downplay your feelings. That's you downplaying yourself. You don't downplay your feelings, you control them. You do not downplay your feelings. You know you got feelings, you just control your feelings. So a bitch don't control your feelings. The reason why a lot of men don't really talk about feelings because you think it make you soft. You're not soft. You're not soft. That's an emotion. You just got to learn how to control it. You have not yet learned how to control your emotions. That's why when you're dealing with a bitch, you can't control her emotions because you have not yet controlled yours. Do you understand? You don't never downplay your emotions. You don't downplay your feelings. You don't. That's your emotions. The Most High put that in everybody. The only way you lose your emotions if you did some like killing and shit, and you don't have any empathy. You don't have any empathy for the sick. You don't have any empathy for people that's struggling and can't make it. You don't have that in you. If a person is losing that person is a victim, you don't have any empathy for them. So if you have emotions, you need to learn how to control your emotion because you end up killing somebody. Men, you listen to a lot of men content. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I have some brothers that make men content, but a lot of brothers downplay their emotions because they have not yet conquered them. You have not yet conquered them. You have not yet. So understanding your emotions is understanding, okay, I will never deal with that type of bitch because if I deal with that type of bitch, she's going to conjure up something in me and I might end up taking her ass out. So you don't be around and deal with people. You don't let people trigger you or take you to a certain point because you respect your emotions. You understand your emotions. That's why some men, when you get in a relationship with a woman and you cry and you hurt and then your ass end up begging. You end up begging, and then you start feeling like the walls are closing in on you. You start feeling like there is no tomorrow. It's better for you not to exist, and that is when suicidal thoughts come into play with you because you're not controlling your emotions. You actually leaning on the woman for uh validation. You want her to validate the way you feel. Why? Why do you need her? If a woman does something that goes against the things you don't like, that clearly tells you a sign that she does not like you. She doesn't like you. if a woman does something that she know that will trigger you, get you mad, get you upset, hurt your feelings or whatever, like hurt you as a man, she would try to break you by, let's say you saved up $10,000 and the bitch take it and blow it up. To keep you from getting rid of that bitch, you control yourself. If you gotta sit in your car, if you gotta go to a park, if you need somebody to talk to, if you have a cousin, your mother, your father, if you need to get it out to somebody to keep you from doing something to this bitch, you already understand. You gotta put your emotions into check. And that's the problem with a lot of men. A lot of men is doing time right now for killing an ancient ass bitch. For just like snapping on a bitch. Because what you did was you act like, oh, I don't have, like, I'm a man. You know what I mean? I'm a man. I'm a man. And my feelings don't fucking matter. My emotions, yes, they do matter. That's why you only deal with people that respect you. You're not dealing with someone that respects you. You're dealing with a person that will try to put you in an emotional mindset as a man. Right? He did. Shout out to the doctor. Shout out to the doctor. But yeah, he tackled that, and GMB tackled the emotions of a man. Shout out to GMB, my brother. Shout out to the doctor, right? So it's actually, what you're doing is you respect your emotions because you know that they're there, right? You know that they're there. So if you know that they're there, that's like me putting myself in a uncompromising position that I know I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna have to take accountability for that shit. But what you do as a man, you blame her for putting you in that mindset. You don't blame her. You blame yourself. Because if you loved yourself and you respect your emotions, you would never have her around you, or you wouldn't be dealing with her. That's on you, fam. That is on you. And that right there, with this right here, I'm telling you, that's going to help you forever from this point on. If you actually take accountability and you respect your feelings and your emotions as a man, because you have them, and you only deal with people that can bring you peace and harmony. Only. And that's you just respecting yourself. You want to be in a penitentiary because you're dealing with Felicia from the hood, and Felicia gonna fucking try to do shit and fuck with you. Why would you put yourself in that position unless you don't love yourself? Loving yourself is putting yourself first. And a lot of you men, you don't do that. You do not put yourself first when you're dealing with a woman. You never, like, it's kind of like y'all kind of like take the back seat and you allow her to dictate how she interact with you. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? That woman can get you killed. All right, the next one. So, fam, you have to respect your emotions. You have to respect your emotions and your feelings. You have to. So, whoever triggers them, you don't deal with them, and that's just some real shit. That's you respecting yourself as a man. Cause see, what happens is the most dangerous man, and I'm always say this: it's an emotional man. The dangerous man, because that man can kill all of us in this chat room, just like the shooting that took place at that elementary school. Just like when you are emotional, and that's why it's good for you men in the chat to talk to younger men about that. That should be like, that's right there. That's number one before everything is their emotions and their feelings, because you want to validate them and allow them and let them know that it matters. If a person tell you something doesn't matter, if a person tell you how you feel about a certain situation don't matter, or you a woman for having feelings, that shit makes no sense, because the Most High gave you that. That's like slapping the Most High in the face for giving men emotions and feelings. No, it's you controlling them. A lot of men don't know how to control them because either their father never taught them or their mother never helped them keep that in place. So when they are in a situation, they know how to negate in the situation. They know how to move in a certain situation. If you're a young man and you're around a group of kids and they want to jump you, you know not to fight, you'll end up dead. You gotta be able to be calm as possible. You don't get angry when the crowd is angry. You don't get upset because you know how to control your emotions. When you are in a sticky situation, when you are in something that could cause your kids to harm, cause your family harm, your emotions is in check because you control them. That is why you as a man, you should talk to brothers about their emotions because a lot of men are in prison right now because of their emotions. And men do videos saying, "Oh, men don't feel." Who the fuck said that? Do any of you guys feel anything? If your mother passed away, if a bitch took your money, you telling you're not gonna get mad? You don't have any feelings? If a person did something to your children, if somebody caused harm to your daughter, if a grown ass man try to do something to your daughter, you ain't gonna have no feelings about that? Like, be serious here. Use your logic when you listening to shit. Cause a lot of shit, what happens is when you listen to that bullshit, it fucks with your mind. And you actually thinking that you don't feel. You get what I'm saying? So you do have feelings. It's just that you control them. Your mind, you're using your mind. That's what makes you different from the weak ass niggas. It makes you different because you control that shit. This the thing, fam. You can hear a song and it'll take you back to when you was a child. And you will feel a happy feeling, right? But you a man to know that that was just a song to take you back to that feeling. We women, it's hard for us to get out our feeling because we feel everything. We feel everything. It's so hard. We are emotional as fuck, especially when we're growing a child inside of us. We're on 100. So if the woman is on 100 and your ass on 100, you can kill a whole goddamn family. That's why I say it's your mind, fam. That is some real shit. Because you don't want to be doing 20, 30 years for an ain't shit ass bitch that triggered you. Or hurt somebody that threw the ball at your son's head and you just got angry because you seen it. And then there you go pulling your pistol. There you go getting the bat, beating the motherfucker like it ain't no tomorrow. Next thing you know, the man fucking die. And your ass in fucking prison for 100 years doing life. It's your mind. It is your mind that conquers everything. And with women, the more and more we deal with a man that has his mind, we become a better woman. And we become real, like, logical. We become logical. We begin to know how to move in this world by moving through this world through you because you teach us. Do you get that? So the number one thing as a man, this is what I believe men should teach men is your emotions because that's what we do as women. We trigger you. We trigger you because we want a reaction from you. And men be like, why do women do that? Why are you asking why women doing that dumb shit? Like I said earlier in the live stream, that should be expected. That is why if you control your emotion and you control your mind, your emotions control your mind, you're able to inflict pain in a bitch. And she's going to respond in a way you want her to respond because women don't control their emotions. You do. You do. You do. But in order to understand that, you got to get your emotions in check. Anything that take you to a fucked up place, if you dealing with depression, if you dealing with loneliness, if you dealing with sorrow, if you dealing grieving about a dead relative, if you dealing with just being insecure with who you is as a man, you're dealing with that. You got to get that in check. And how do a man get his emotions in check, fam? How do a man get his emotions in check? You got to accept things for what it is. You got to accept people for who they are. You got to accept the women for who they are. You don't put yourself in uncompromising position, uncompromising You don't put yourself in something that can bring harm to you, that you can bring harm to somebody else. You don't do that. And you know what that means? That's self-love and that's self-care. So when you got your buddies, bro, you want to hang out? Nah, fam, I'm good. Because you already know when you go to the bowling alley or when you go to this certain club, it's a certain nigga that you don't fuck with. Or your ex be there and she always starting shit. That's you loving yourself. That's you in check with your emotions, because your mind dictate your emotions, not your emotions dictate your mind. That's why you will never be excited about getting a bitch. You're real docile when it comes to dealing with bitches. That don't do it for you. It takes more than a bitch with a fat pussy and a pretty face to do it for you. It takes more than that. She must complement the energy that you carry. You understand that? Let's go to the next one. Real quick, this live stream is going to Patreon. I gotta tell you, fam, you gotta join Patreon if you want to re-listen to this. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna leave this up. Um, one of the things I hear is toxic pussy to the amazing pussy. I enjoy toxic pussy, fam. I did a live stream on that. I did a live stream on that. Hey, do you understand that men are still telling me about toxic pussy? Men are still talking about toxic pussy. Crazy bitches have the best head. Crazy bitches, stupid, like these crazy ass bitches. Fam, you're toxic. You are toxic. Are you coming to grip with reality? Are you coming to grip with reality when it comes to bitches? Do you actually understand that if a toxic woman that will destroy you and destroy your life, that you're saying that bitch have the best head? How the fuck she has the best head? Because she gonna blow your brains out when she's done? I'm just trying to understand. Like, how does that woman has the best head? I just want to know. I want to know, how is that good brain? So you have never had sex with a balanced woman? You never had sex with a woman that takes care of pussy, that takes care of her mind, that can reciprocate the energy, that wants to serve you, that wants to just give it to you, that when it comes to you, your needs come first? You telling me you never dealt with that type of bitch? That you're used to dealing with ain't shit ass bitches that want to cause harm to you, that wants to destroy you as a man? You're used to those type of women, so that means you had the best sex of your fucking life? So you never dealt with a woman that takes care of her body, that respects you as a man, that will cook for you and that will serve you, that will respect you, that will reflect you, that she wants to be in your life, that she will sacrifice things to be in your life, that when it comes to you, nobody can break her loyalty. You telling me that ain't amazing pussy? But the bitch that's willing to send you to prison, the bitch that's willing to kill you, the bitch that's willing to set you up, the bitch that's willing to give you STDs, the bitch that's willing to give you AIDS, the bitch that's willing to rob from you, the bitch that will hurt your fucking kids, the bitch that will set your house on fire, the bitch that'll get you to lose your job, the bitch that will start rumors about you, the bitch that's toxic. That's the best pussy. That's the best head, fam. Something is wrong with you. Something is wrong with you. It is. It ain't like you saying broke bitches got the best pussy. You're saying a toxic woman. This is what women do. Women do this. Narcissistic, real toxic men. Men that don't care about getting with her and she got kids, and he'll take the food out their mouth and he'll run her credit to the ground, and he the type of man that'll come in your house and do something to your kids while your woman dating him. They find those type of men addicting and real good because their energy is so toxic. So you telling me that you think like a fucking woman? Huh? You are thinking like a bitch. Not even like a bitch. You are willing to put yourself in harm's way for fucking head. Don't ever say that shit on my channel. Toxic, toxic, toxic pussy is the best pussy. Or, them crazy bitches. Fam, them crazy bitches will kill your fucking son. They will put your kids in scalding hot water. They will not feed your kids. Your kids will die of hunger if she get with another nigga. You put a baby in that bitch, she had a baby, she will kill your fucking seed. She will allow the men to abuse your fucking kids. That's the type of woman you talking about giving your semen to. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Something is wrong with you. You done lost your fucking mind. That woman will set you up for failure. You can never get out of that. That's the type of energy you need to be prayed over. You need to just stop fucking. That bitch right there will fuck your life up. Some men can't even recover from dealing with a crazy bitch. They still trying to recover today. They still trying to recover today. And then you will say that shit and you speak that shit into existence. Why do you do that? Why would you say something like that? You must hate yourself. Any bitch that gets your dick, she must be worthy of the dick. She must be worthy of you. She must be the type of bitch that would get on her knees and kiss your fucking feet. If she cared about you, she will fucking sacrifice for you. That's the type of women you should be dealing with. If you're not dealing with that, then you don't deal with a bitch. You deal with her from a distance. That's you respecting your cock. That's you respecting who you are as a man. You don't ever utter the words, the toxic bitch is the most amazing bitch, or the amazing brain, or the amazing pussy. That bitch do. Those type of women are female. They're not even women. They're not even women. They were identified as a female at birth because they had a fucking hole. That don't mean that they are a woman. They don't have anything of a characteristic of a woman. A nurturer. She brings peace, light, harmony to your life. She's a sound woman. She's a peaceful woman. She can receive you. She actually can receive you as a man. She honors and respects you. That be some of the most amazing pussy. Because she's caught up on your energy and she's reciprocating the energy with you. So whatever energy you throw to her, she's throwing it back at you. That be some of the most amazing energy. But because you a toxic ass nigga, you fuck a toxic ass bitch and you think that's some amazing sex. Well, nigga, you should become balanced. And when you become a balanced man, and when you become peaceful and so in a surround man, and when you honor yourself and you become a king, when you dealing with a woman that serves you as a god and that view you as her master, as her lord, you never had that type of pussy because you too used to fucking toxic pussy. The fuck out of here with that. Because you never had that. You don't even know what it feels like. You don't know what it feels like for a woman to actually sacrifice her body in the bedroom with you. You used to a selfish bitch that when she's in the bedroom with you, she's draining your energy dry to the point that you it's not healthy either. Y'all having makeup sex be the best sex? No, it's not. Makeup sex is letting her know that she can have your dick when she do something fucked up. And she's always doing fucked up shit. So it turns you on to make up with a fucking dysfunctional toxic bitch. And it's not love. And it's not passionate. And your mind is passionate. It's not. It's a hate for the bitch that you feel. But you don't even know that. Because at the same time, you want to slap the shit out of her for doing the fucked up shit she's doing to you. But you're fucking her because you get an arousal because you're a toxic fucking man. And you don't even know that. Now that's some gems for you right there. That's how you know. You don't even know that you're toxic. You think that the bitch is toxic. No, you are. Because you co-sign her to doing the fucked up shit with you. You co-sign a woman to hurting you, harming you, doing all kind of shit to you when you give her your dick. Your dick complements the shit she's doing to you. So you can't complain. You can't complain. I don't want you to complain. You know why? Because you gave her your dick after she did the shit she did to you. So she tried to get you fired, try to harm your kids. She go after your family. She talked about you like a dog. She lies to you. She tells your ops things about you, people that you don't even fuck with, people that you would never deal with. She goes to them and she exploits your personal information with your ops. And you forgive her, you feel bad for her because she's crying and she's sad. Nigga, you are toxic as fuck. Anybody that will do some shit like that to you, you never fuck with them ever again. Ever. Ever. But you have to love yourself first, fam. And because you don't love yourself, you're toxic. And that's why a toxic bitch turned you on. And that's the best sex you ever had. Because you would never have sex with a woman that's serving you and that's pleasing you and that wants to be in your life and that wants to respect you and that wants to revere you and that wants to reflect you and that wants to please you and that respects you and that listens when you talk and that reciprocate the energy and that sacrifice for you and that's bearing your beautiful kids and everything you tell her to do, she sits in line for the kids. Everything you put in place when you're not around, she keeps that and teach her kids. She never brings a man around your children because she respects the energy you have with your daughter and with your son. Now, see, you never had sex with a woman like that. So I get it. I get why you say toxic pussy be the best pussy. Just saying, I had to break that down. I had to, because men really need to understand. The next one. Oh yeah, we going in. You know, I got some more on the list. I said when I crank up this live stream, because I haven't been live in a week or two, and this like live streams like this drain my energy. It really does, because the information that's coming through me, I'm very focused, and I let things come. I let the Most High. I let everything I learned from my grandmother and my father, everything come through me, and I just spit it out to you guys. So this live stream drains me. I'm not like the other YouTubers that can go live every day just for a fucking dollar. I don't do that. So when you get me on a live stream, make sure you be in the live stream, because I be dropping gems. And if I'm not live, then that means that if you see me rescheduling lives back to back, my energy is not there. If I crank up a live stream, I'm not going to be able to break shit down because I'm not there mentally. This is like energy for me. This shit drains my energy. So I hope y'all supporting the live stream, fam. Join Patreon, hit my Cash App, and hit the like button, right? All right, the next one. So when you hear men say, or you hear people say, all women lie. So you should be expecting lies like me. I'm talking about when you are in a, like, let's say you marry a bitch, right? Let's say you marry a bitch. Let's say you don't went to the point of marrying the woman that you put in a certain position. A certain position. Renzel no. SJ no. George no. And these are like my day one. Renzel is my day one. SJ is most definitely my day one. They know I push my live stream back. So if you see my live streams back, y'all already know that I'm not feeling it. You already know that because I don't go live often. I don't do that. So this is the thing. When they say women lie, right? Women lie. Yeah, women lie. But when they say that, you know, you're dealing with a woman and you put a woman, like, it's a certain position. That's like the highest position. So you already know if you make a woman your wife, that right there, you got everything tied into this bitch. You got your money, You got your car, you got everything you don't work for, even your name. That's your legacy, that's your status. That's what you done built your whole life for, right? You do not accept all women lie. You don't accept that from the bitch. No bitch. No, no bitch. If you put that bitch in that position, that bitch should not be lying to you, fam. That's the excuse. A woman will lean on that. You know all women lie. You know that. No. Because if a woman with her husband, she's not going to lie to her husband about nothing. And she's going to do what he says. She's a married woman. That's different. You have a head now. The husband is your head. So if your wife is constantly lying to you, the excuse is all women lie. Yeah, all women lie until they deal with your fucking ass. Because they got to come correct when they're dealing with you. Is that something that is a deal breaker for you? Because a bitch is not going to fucking lie to you if you the man she wants. A lot of men just used to lying ass bitches. If you the type of man that a bitch want, a bitch is she gonna let you know everything about her fucking life. You gonna be able to go through her phone, go through her emails. You gonna be able to know what she had 24 hours a fucking day if you desire that. Cause you the man that she wants. You are. But a lot of men never experience that type of chick because you deal with chicks that don't like you. You married to a woman that don't like you. That's why you never had that access. Back in the days, in the 50s and the 40s, it was required for a woman to have a husband to actually be called a woman, not a female. So now we living in a time now, the way you deal with your women, you still have certain rules in place as a man. That's you just valuing your dick and the people that you let around you. Why the fuck would you let a woman that's literally bluntly lying to your face about what she was last night and you taking care of the bitch? Why would you do that? Are you going to fall to the excuse that all women lie? No, we don't lie to the men we want. Actually, that bitch will be the type of bitch will be the ride or die. She'll lie to people for you. She will lie to the police for you. Yes, you do. You ever heard of that, right? There are women that take bid up for their men. They will lie to the police for you. They will take your bid because she don't want to see you go down. But a lot of men never deal with those type of chicks. But there are women. So she's not going to lie to you. She's going to tell you anything like shit you want to know. Because you become something to you are the Trojan horse. You're the reason. When you become the reason, it would be meaningful. It would be pointless for me to come to you with bullshit. I couldn't do it. I would have to keep it 100 all the time. And you can actually see a bitch when they lie. You can point out a bitch lie. And like my grandma never lied to my granddad. My granddad knew everything about my grandma. My grandma gave my granddad everything. He literally dominated her fucking life and my mother. My father, before my dad passed away and my mom remarried. And my stepfather raised me. He was a masculine, he was like my father, but he wasn't my father. But I call him my father. But when my father was with my father literally dominated my mother. It was nothing. It was she knew if she just wouldn't do it. She seen him as a god. He could do no wrong in her eyes, fam. But it's the woman that you deal with. And a lot of you're dealing with women that don't like you. You deal with women that don't like you, fam. Because think about this, right? If a woman wants to be a part of you, and that means be a part of your kingdom. And when I say kingdom, is who you are as a man, your energy, your status, the things you own, the things you built. She wants to know who your children are. She wants to meet your mother. She want to know where you live at. You know, we might want to, you take us to our house and we see you need a woman's touch. We might buy you a rug. Babe, is it okay for me to buy you a rug? Is it okay for me to get you some dishes? That's a bitch want to be a part of that. Baby, is it okay for me to cook for you this weekend? Baby, can I wash your clothes? That's your kingdom. That's what that means. It's everything you own and everything that surrounds you. So what surrounds you in your kingdom is your mother, your father, your kids, your home, your cars, your job, your name, you as a man. Because if you're not functioning, you're not well, how am I going to be a woman if you're sick? So I must nurture you back to health because I see you as something I need in my life. That's why you see certain women, you will see certain women um that have been with the man that they're with for years. And when the wife passed away or when the woman passed away, that man, he doesn't get another woman because he already know there ain't gonna be no other woman like her, and he's good with peace. I just watched a man that was like 90 years old. He was with his woman, and that was his kingdom, and she was a part of that. But that you, for you to have that type of success with a woman, is how the woman view you, and how we want to be with you, and how you view yourself, and the dynamic of dealing with her. So what can I do to make your life a little bit easier? Me as a woman, not a female. How can I make your life a little bit more easier? When I come to your house, I spend the night. The pillow was rough. I might want to go to Macy's, go to Bed Bath and Beyond, and order you some pillows. I might go to J.C. Penney's. You know, I might go to Ralph Lauren, order you some comforters because I see that your comforters are thin. I might want to bring something to your life. A woman that cares about you, she wants things a little bit more easier. Things that men don't normally understand. How you don't understand comforter sets, pillows, towels, the best soap to wash with, how to get creases and stains out your clothes. We women, we know that. Sometimes you a man and you might like to sleep with a sound machine, a sleep machine. I sleep with the rain, the thunder and rain. You might be the type of man that open up your window and she spends the night with you and she understands, okay, you like to hear the outside noise. So you close your window and she buy you a sound machine because she understands that's a woman's touch. That's a woman's complimenting your life. Make your life a little bit more easier because you already got the castle. Now I just want to come along with that. So to come along with that, I compliment you as a man. Do you understand that, fam? Do you get that part? I want you to really, really understand that. And so when it goes back to, she's gonna lie. No, she's not. She's not gonna lie if she wants to be a part of you. That's a balanced woman when you are a balanced man. You dictate the women you allow around you. You know why a lot of these men, the only women they can talk about is toxic women? Because those are the women they deal with. They can't do live stream on a balanced woman. They can never talk about. It's only like, I'm gonna say BOA. I'm not gonna call nobody else, but I know a couple of other ones. But I'm gonna just say BOA. BOA, he talks about a virtuous woman. He talks about a woman complimenting a man and a woman serving her man. He does that. He even read the Bible on the King Ray Ray channel. He even break it down in scriptures. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the reason why a lot of men can't talk about that type of woman because they toxic as fucking, they unbalanced, so they don't attract those type of women. And when they get around women, they don't know the right woman because they don't even lean on the Most High. When you leaning on the Most High, when you get around women, you are entertained the right women around you. That's why men talk about fucking different women and sticking their dick in anything and just meeting up with women and fucking women because you're a toxic ass nigga. You don't even value your dick. You don't even value your semen. Your semen is for everybody. You know what I mean? You nutting up in bitches that even a dog shouldn't even be fucking. You and then you think that make you sound good when it don't. You sound like shit. You do. You sound like shit. Like when I hear that shit, that's like a no-go for me. I'm like, I'm good. I will never listen to you. Because you don't even value your cock. You don't. Because there are balanced women. Like they don't even know that there are women that are balanced. That are alive and breathing and having natural babies. That if she's not in a relationship with a man, she doesn't even bring nobody around her children. I'm in women groups. I know. that they're scared to even entertain a man because they have a child, that they lean on their children, or some women that have never had sex before, women that are virgins, and their family is putting them in women's groups, and they just tell all their secrets. How some of those virgins, they be wanting to fuck, and they be like 22, 23-year-old virgins, right? But it's not a lot. I'm gonna tell you, it got to be like 10 virgins out of 1,000 women. 10 virgins, right? And their ages ranges from 20 to, I'll say, 30. But they don't want to have sex because it's like they feel like they're gonna waste it if they give it to any man. They don't want to give it to any man. And then you got some women that was in a long-term relationship with one man and she don't know how to date. So they join women group. They don't know how to date. They don't know how to interact with a man because they be with the same man so long. So those men, you will never meet women that are balanced because your ass ain't fucking balanced. And then all you can talk about is hoes and bitches. Cause nigga, all you attract is hoes and bitches. Let's just be honest here. You attract hoes and bitches. So nigga, you can't talk about a balanced woman because nigga, all you ever came in contact with was hoes and bitches. And you think you like, and this my thing. You think you better than me because you have a cock between your legs? No, the hospital named you a male. That doesn't mean you are a man. The Most High speak about that. That don't mean anything. The Most High don't know these people. He don't know those males and he don't know those females. But they will actually believe that they are better because they have a dick, a cock, when the Most High don't even know them. I'm just saying. So it's disgusting to me when they are always talking about whores when there are actually balanced men out here and then there are men that's tired of being toxic and they don't want to be toxic. And then you will say that fucked up shit to men, and all you doing is creating demons and telling men to put their nut in anybody and just have a gang of fucking kids. Nigga, you're part of the fucking problem. You are. You are part of the fucking problem. And then you want to sit around and talk about statistics. Nigga, you are the statistic. You a walking fucking statistic, nigga. It is what it is. I'm not sitting stroke no dick, and I'm not sitting stroke no click. You don't like it, unsubscribe. I don't give a fuck. I only care about what my man thinks of me. My channel, all my channels lean on my mother, my father, my grandmother, and my grandfather. I have a foundation and I have a formula, and I stick by that. That is why I cannot collaborate with anybody right now, because I'm real strategic about who I allow on my platform. I don't co-sign bullshit. I just don't do it. That's why I don't call a lot of content creators' name, because it's very few that I co-sign. Like BOA, I co-sign him 100%. Y'all already know that. That's where the fuck I came from. I started in the alpha sphere. The fuck y'all think? You know what I mean? Like, this is some raw shit. You know? But I'm saying, like they be saying these crazy shit, and that's why it's up to you to what you take in and listen to. What you listen to. What do you feed your soul? What do you feed your mind? Is it balanced, fam? You listen to toxic shit, talking about blowing people's head off. Like, fam, what are we doing? I'm not listening to that crazy ass deranged shit. I don't want to hear about blowing people's head off. I want to hear about bitches fucking a man. You know, men fucking a woman. You know what I mean? We eating, living good. You know what I mean? Let me go to the next one, right? But so you don't believe that shit when they say women lie. No, a bitch ain't gonna lie when she with you, because that bitch has sacrificed the clothes she got on her fucking back to be with you. If you that nigga, it is what it is. They just never run across a bitch like that. You know what I mean? You know what type of men understand that? Like the pimp type of game. Pimp game, deep game. I'm talking about deep, not like dating advice bullshit. No, I ain't talking about the woman's nature type of information, the mindset of a woman, the way a woman moves. Those type of men, they understand. You get what I mean? The next one. understand that a married woman is the biggest woman that run game? You do understand that. That bitch got more game than me. You know what I mean? I was married before, but I'm not married now. But you do understand the married women are the biggest ones with game. You do understand that. A lot of you men, you know what I mean? Let me tell you something, okay? For a woman to actually get a man to be her do boy or to get a man to actually give her everything, she got to really run some game on him. She got to because she execute. That's what you call an execution. She execute. That's a bitch right there that run game. That's game at its finest. That's a walking, talking, breathing game. And do I hate the woman? No, I actually salute her because that's game. Like don't we salute people that run game? If you a man, you run game. I mean, I salute you because you know the game. The bitch know the game. You can't hate the bitch. You cannot hate the player or the game. You respect the player. You respect the game. That's it. The game have always been the same. It's just new people in the game. Always. In this day and age, motherfucker, marry a man, you respect her because she's a player. That's what you do. That's what bitches are doing. They're running game. And that bitch right there, she is the biggest manipulator. That is the biggest manipulator. That type of woman, that woman right there, manipulate their husbands. Because see, this is the thing. We know when you drop your guard. I'm doing a live stream on marriage. Maybe, I don't know. You'll see when it pops up. When I finish this live stream, I'm going to set it up. But I'm going to do a live stream on that. But you need to understand something. See, we already know as women, okay, you let your guards down. Some men let their guards down the first month of meeting, bitch. First year of meeting the bitch. Bitch ain't sacrifice shit. You let your guard down, not a bitch your wife. And because the bitch talks sweet, and because the bitch can finesse, and because the bitch is lie, because the bitch is telling you shit you want to hear, nothing comes out like, because let me tell you something. There's shit I don't even agree with. There's shit, because I'm a woman. A woman is going to give the man she dealing with. Like, you should be getting a little pushback from a bitch. If the bitch is telling you every fucking thing you want to hear, you have no push. The bitch ain't, it's like everything you do is like all, and she tell it to all men. That's a fucking liar, fam. Like, you can't see the game. That's game. It should be something in that should say, no, I don't agree with that. Because at the same time, she want to benefit. She want to benefit from dealing with a man. I don't know what bitch that don't want to benefit from being with a man. When the bitch say, no, I don't want to benefit anything. I just want to, kiss you. No, bitch. Because the reason why we chase the alpha, because he is that man. And I want to benefit from being with that goddamn alpha male. That masculine man. Because I know he's an amazing man. And I know ain't no man going to top him. I know that as a woman. But I also know that it comes with sacrifice and hard work and dedication and loyalty. It comes with that, with him. At the same time, I still want him. I want what he touch. I want what he owns. I want what he do. I want his energy. I want his time. I want that shit. I'm a woman. But when you see a married woman, she actually succeeded and conquered the man. She did. And you got to tip your hat to that. A lot of men really don't understand the game. This is why women get husbands, because they are the ones that's going to. And if you marry, fam, I mean, and if it ain't your situation, I'm not talking about you. Because a lot of married men, and the wives be attacking my fucking ass. Bitch, if you fucking happy, why the fuck you care about what I'm saying? You know what I mean? A lot of you men not men. I got to give you some pushback right now, because you tell your wives about the channel and your wives come over here leaving me a fucking soliloquies. I'm not reading all that shit. I got too much shit to do. I'm not reading that crazy shit. Lady, if you happy with your fucking man, you should be writing him love letters and love notes. Listen, I was caught up on the fucking man. I was writing poetry. That China White channel is dedicated to one man. And that's all my poetry. That I was writing poetry. I've been with writing poetry, but I had never recorded. I stopped recording poetry, literally. So, bitch, if you married, why the fuck you leaving me comments? This is for men. This shit is for men. You ain't gonna relate to this shit because, bitch, you trying to take from him, and you trying to stop him from listening to me. Cause you know I'm telling his ass about you, whore. Don't come over here leaving me no damn comments, bitch. Focus on being a better wife for your man before he wake up and leave your fucking ass. I'm just saying, more men are gonna start filing for divorces when they know who the fuck they're dealing with. But I'm saying, so the bitch execute, and she don't want your ass to find out that that she executed. She wants you to still believe in love, the ideal of love. This is love, and all of this is love. No, bitch. Dealing with a man is work. I don't know who the fuck says that a man is not work. Dealing with you is not easy. Dealing with any of you men are not easy. If a woman says it's easy to deal with you, then you doing something fucked up. You should be a job. You do know that. You should be a job. It is a job dealing with a man, especially you married. He don't put you in a top position, bitch. There's certain things you should be doing. But no, a lot of bitches today, all they want to say is I got a ring. So that means I got a man to co-sign my bullshit in these modern times. You know what I mean? I got a man to co-sign my bullshit. I'm showing pussy, titties, and ass. You know what I mean? I'm flirting with hella niggas on your goddamn dime. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm still hanging out with my friends. You know what I mean? I'm wearing the tightest shit I could find in the clothing store. I do whatever the fuck I want to do because I'm married. I'm married, so that means you can't say shit. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't know no woman, and even in these times now, I got women in my group that's married that don't even wear that shit. They would never show their cleavage, pussy print. They don't even show their waistline like that. Like, there are some women that even cover up their hair. That wear long skirts and long pants for a reason. They don't wear crop tops. A wife doesn't do that. She belongs to one man. So why the whole world can see your fucking cleavage? I'm just saying. But a lot of men co-sign that bullshit. That is bullshit. And if she's married, she should be covered the fuck up. She should be covered up because her body belongs to him. Her body belongs to him. But I'm going to break down the marriage, how women view marriage today again. Because consultation, a man want me to do another live stream on it. So I said, I'm going to do it. And then I got to do some live stream for my younger brother because I do know my listeners. A lot of younger brothers hit me up on Instagram saying, China White, can you give me some game? And I always tell them this, listen, don't focus on no relationship. Don't focus on no relationship with no girl. Focus on your money, be in the gym. Focus on your school. Respect your mother and your father because they was here as a vessel. Respect them. Clean your room. Do what your father says. Do what your mother says until you get the fuck out of their house. Because you are still a young man. And you respect your mind, your body, and your soul. Point blank period. You don't hang out late. You don't drink all that. You don't drink. People, you know what I mean? That shit carry men up to their adulthood. You hanging with your friends, and then your ass 50 years old still getting drunk and getting high like you back in high school. Come on now. Hold on, I got King George in here. That's my day one. Let me mod up King George. That's my day one right there. So the next one. Listen, y'all, I told y'all we're going to be in here for you are in for one hell of a night. I said when I come back, I'm going to be on here a little longer than I normally do because I got a long fucking list and I want to take my time. I made sure I took care of everything I had to do for this live stream. So, the next one. So, you don't co-sign married women bullshit. You don't do that. The moment a bitch says she married, bitch, it's certain shit you shouldn't even be in the presence of men, bitch. You just don't co-sign that shit. Cause let me tell you something. They running game on the man they with. And they using that marriage status to get ahead. That's game. Women, Because if you actually respect being married, bitch, you supposed to be seen, not heard. That means that when you're with him, the only time we hear you is when you with him and when he's with you. You get what I mean? Like that's how I grew up. A woman in that type of position. But the thing is, nowadays women are married to have a fucking voice. She used that as a clutch. She uses that. I know the game behind it, but whatever. It is what it is. You men will understand one day. The next one. If you pay to play, you can't stop paying, nigga. Now you expecting the bitch to submit to you because you paying? What the fuck you talking about? You paid to play. You started with paying. Now you don't want to pay no more? Nigga, where they do that at? Men started off paying to play. You paid to play. You don't remember? You don't remember when you got with the bitch? You know, you gave the bitch $300. You don't remember you was trying to, you know what I mean? She was finessing the shit out of you because you was paying to play. Nigga, you paid to play. Now you don't want to pay to play no more. It don't go like that. That's when the bitch turn on you. Bitch is gonna turn on you. You're not gonna ever have her. No, because you started off paying. You paid to play. Nigga, you paid to play. Why the hell you not paying to play no more? The woman she gonna look at you like you done lost your mind. It's like I'm feeding, and this I'm from South Florida, right? You don't feed alligators. You don't feed an alligator. You know why? Because the alligator will want to eat your ass. Do you understand that? It's like having a pet snake. The pet snake gonna get tired of eating that shit you giving it. That shit gonna want to eat you. When you tired of giving the snake rest, you want to change up the snake diet. What the fuck you doing? You know, you don't feed alligators where I'm from. Once you feed the alligator gonna eat your ass. Because the next time it sees you, it remembers you. And the alligator's gonna come out the water and eat you. What you actually did was give it a death sentence. Because once the alligator go after a human, they have to kill it. Because the mind ain't the same no more. And that's what a lot of you men do. You feeding a fucking alligator. You paying her and she's a fucking alligator. And you don't fucking know it. The woman is going to hate your ass. So if you leave with your goddamn pocket, you paid to play in a marriage. You paid to play in a relationship. And I don't care how old you is. You could be 18 years old. You get a young girl, you give her money, she gonna lean on that. You give an old bitch money, she gonna lean on that. You don't ever start the relationship based on money. What are you doing? You trying to buy yourself between her legs. And yeah, nigga. You got it. You definitely got it, but now your ass going broke. You done lost your fucking job. Now you trying to downsize and you hoping that the whole you hoping that the whole don't want to take your money. She should be leaning on caring about you. But no, you introduce money to the relationship. So that's why a lot of your wives file for divorce when your ass go broke. Or when you get old and can't work no more. Or them goddamn NBA players, they marry them goddamn whores because they buy them whores. And when they're not playing for the NBA no more, them hoes file for divorce. Nigga, you live with money. A bitch shouldn't even know how much money you make. Why would you try to... Why the fuck are you trying to make a woman feel like she's dealing with a rich motherfucker? Why would you do that? Okay, I'm dealing with a rich man. Okay, let's go out Friday, and I'm gonna tease the fuck out of you. So you can tell. So you can say what you want. I give you anything if you let me fuck you. Come on. Okay, I want a car and a house. Nigga, transfer me $10,000 right now. Send me $500 right now on Cash App. Send me $100. Send me $1,000. That's how bitches do you. Cause then you be thirsty as fuck. If you pay to play, nigga, you better keep paying to play. Cause she don't fucking like you. She like the money. She don't like you. You do understand that, right? A bitch gotta see you at your authentic self. You know what your authentic self is, fam, for a woman? Is when you don't have a car, when you don't have a name, when you don't, you have the potential, but you're not quite there yet. Those are the type of women that will be with you when you don't even have shit. Those are the type of women that men be marrying and the woman stay there until she gets old and fucking great because she actually sees potential in you. You're just not there yet. That's your authentic self. Because when you don't have the money and you don't have the status, you're more so prone yourself because you're more so on the edge because you're hungry, you're trying to get it. So you don't even have time to play games with a bitch. A lot of times the bitch see you without a car, you just don't have a fucking car. She don't see you don't got a house. She don't see you with a house, but she still fuck with you and you stay with your mama. That's a down ass bitch. That's a down bitch. That bitch, if your ass lost the leg and a bitch still deal with you, you know your ass walking around cockeyed as fuck, you don't got an eye. That's your authentic self because you're more on the edge because you're not your better self. When you become your better self, then you end up leaning on your money, your house, your car, the things that you have built. But when you are your authentic self, when you don't have anything, because you're trying to get somewhere, so you really don't have time to play those fucking games. That's when you're more your authentic self. And a bitch would deal with you when you are your authentic self because she see the potential in you. And that's the reason why you get a woman to invest in you. If I invest in you, I want a fucking return. And the return is you. You do know that. So whatever you conquer when you get to where you want to be, I want to be a part of that. That's why a lot of women be angry when a man get to the top and she don't upgrade her fucking self, but she was with you when you grinding at the bottom, but you want to upgrade the bitch and she don't want to upgrade because she still had that same fucked up ass mind. You will drop her and then the woman becomes bitter, but she don't understand that she didn't upgrade her mentality. She didn't upgrade her mind. She don't understand who she's dealing with. You're not the same person anymore. You are a different man because you are a better version of yourself. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? Let me know if you understand that shit. Because if you don't, I can break it down again. I really don't feel like it, but hey, I'm doing a live stream. So when a woman sees you and you may have a raggedy car, you working at Walmart, but you still have the hustle and bustle in you. You know where you want to be. And if I have a better job, I invest in you. Because I know if you start your lawn service company, I know if you start that car wash company, I know if you start that carpet cleaning company, I know if you start that roof company, I know if you start painting, you are a carpenter. I know if you start that business, it's going to take off because I see the potential in you. 9 times out of 10, that'd be like the first bitch you ever fucked or the bitch you met in high school. Or it be the woman that you met when you didn't have shit. And we will sacrifice for you. She will sacrifice for you. And that's a bitch that want to see you make it. And of course she wants a return on that shit. Who the fuck don't? Are you telling me that you will invest in a person and you don't want to return on that? That's not bad. I want you. I want to live in the house with you. I want to have nice clothes because I felt like when we didn't have it and I was there with you and I loved you at your authentic self. Now you upgraded me. You upgrade the bitch. You upgrade her. And that's her reward for sacrificing for you. Is she actually can have you. But a lot of men, you pay to play with bitches and then you don't know why she's leaving you after the long relationship because nigga, you don't make the same money no more. You paid to play. If you was a trick, you was a trick. Just accept it. Just say, man, I was a trick before. I would never be a trick again. Man, I was simping hard as fuck. But I would never do it again. I learned from that. I have grown from that. And when I deal with women, I don't pay to play. Because it's a lot of bitches around here that pay to play. You give a bitch $100, bitch busting it wide open, letting you fuck her raw, fuck her in the mouth, fuck her in the ears, fuck her in the nose. She don't give a fuck. That's a lot of money to a lot of bitches. So you give a bitch $200, I mean, she'll become your personal fucking slave for 2 days. So, I mean, let's just say that you pay to play. You don't, cause listen, this is the thing. If you lean on your wallet, then fam, I'm not saying that you're less of a man because you are a trick. That's just how you deal with women. I mean, other men might call you that because I'm a woman and they're a man, but I'm not calling you a lesser man because you a trick. I'm not even calling you a lesser man if you was a simp. That's just how you run your life. And I have to respect that because you are a man that's running your life. But you do understand with that comes a lot of problem. Now that's where I come in at. That's where I come in at. I come in and point out the problems you're going to have when you pay to play. Do you understand that? And the problem is no respect, no loyalty, nothing. Just you're going to have a hole living with you. And that's the only thing she lean on. It's your wallet. That's why she leave you. And you don't understand that. All right, let's go to the next one. I told y'all we're going to be on here a little long. I think I'm going to be done at the 3-hour mark. Hopefully I'll be done. Okay. Men, you have to understand. Women value their pussy. They don't value sex. Why do men try to change that? You can't change that. You can't change that. We put our pussies on a pedestal so the highest bidder can get it. Not sex. A woman will fuck a nigga, but that don't mean that she count that as one of the niggas she fucked. She not counting that nigga she fucked. She count the ones that value her vagina. Do you understand? So if she's dealing with a man, if you value her vagina, then you put her in a certain position in your life. Those are the men that that women count. They say, oh, I was proposed to 3 times by 3 different men. I was in 2 long-term relationships. Notice how a woman never say, I had a one-night stand 4 times. No, she always say she was in a long-term relationship with Craig or with Johnny. In high school, she was in a relationship. They count men that values their pussy. That's it. They do not count Thuggo. She do not count Big Dick Rodney. Big Dick Rodney don't count. Big Dick Rodney don't count. I mean, women don't count the man that's giving her good brain. I mean, why the fuck would we equate Big Dick Rodney and we trying to impress your ass with the score number of how many men we fucked? We want the score number to be low as fuck. So we're not going to count the nigga that penetrated her butthole. I mean, like, let's just be honest. She wanted to fulfill a sexual fantasy that she never had before. So she hooked up with a couple of niggas to fulfill it. Now she got it out of her system and she still don't count them niggas because they don't matter. She's not going to count the niggas that was at the college that she fucked. She's not going to count any of the niggas that she gave brain to after the club. She ain't going to count any of them motherfucking niggas. She counting the ones that value her pussy. So the ones that took her on dates, the ones that bought her car, bought her clothes, even the baby daddy, she count him. But she's not going to count any other men. So when men say, you know that high number of how much she's worth, that's her number. $100,000 man, that's the $100,000 man. That's how much she believes she's worth. That's her worth in her mind. I mean, who the fuck am I to debate her fucking delusional fucking mind? I don't give a fuck. I'm just letting you know when you're dealing with delusional bitches, that's how they value themselves. They value themselves based on their pussy, and their pussy is worth $100,000 man, which means that it don't matter if you are a bruiser. It don't matter if you are a serial rapist. It don't matter if you're a serial killer. It don't matter if you beat bitches ass. Women are not saying that. Women are saying we want $100,000 man and we want him now. I don't care what his background is. I don't care his criminal record. I don't care if he's a narcissist. I don't care if he abused women. I don't care if he's a serial rapist. I don't care if he's a serial killer. I want $100,000. You never hear a woman say, I only deal with men with great character. I only deal with men that works hard. I only deal with men that respect himself. You'll never hear that shit. You will always hear $100,000. That's the first thing, because women can be bought. Yes, all of us, every single one of us, all women can be bought. A woman gets to the stage that she believes that she's worth that, and you can't change that. That's why I say, why the fuck do you care about how much money she says? I mean, a man she wants to deal with, but when she's dealing with Pookie Ray Ray Duggar and Tyrone, those standards drop. Her standards drop. But you will still not listen to me because I'm not a fucking man. I'm not a man, so you're not going to give that to me. You're going to discredit me. You're going to say, no, she's a woman. She's lying to us, fam. She's a liar. Fam, China White is lying. I don't believe a woman. All women want to lie and manipulate men. Motherfucker, I'm giving you some of the rawest shit you ain't going to hear nowhere. You ain't going to hear no woman say this shit. All women can be bought. All of them. When it comes to a bitch standard, soon as you meet a bitch, any bitch, ask her, what do you want from a man? The first thing is, he got to make $90,000. He got to make $500,000. He got to make $1 million. That's the first thing. She don't never say shit about character. She don't never say shit about his criminal record. She don't never say shit about, do he have a fucking mother and a father? Do he have any kids? It always go back to the money, because motherfucker, you could be bought. So you use your logic when dealing with her. You don't let her know what the fuck you thinking. You get her to think that you get it. Yeah, I get it. Yes. That's how you deal with a bitch. Because what she says doesn't really matter. Because you already know the bitch could be bought. All of them. Your mother, your father, your grandmother, your sister, your cousin, all of these female content creators on this bitch, me, everybody. Because all women have a certain standard with men that they don't like. And the men that they don't like, the men that they have entertained, that nigga will buy her. Because he feel like she's worth that. But the man she wants, she don't have any standards for him, because she built her standards around the man that she wants. She ain't gonna fucking tell you that. That's why you will see a woman, if she caught up on a man, or if she caught up on a man and she married the man that she was caught up on, she dropped the standards for him. And the shit she talk about comes from him. Because she's listening to his logic. She's downloading shit from him, because that's the man she caught up on. That's the man she dropped the standards for. And if that man see any worthy in her, he married her, or whatever kind of marriage they got, or whatever relationship they got. But a bitch drop her standards for the man that she want. That's just facts. So all women can be bought, fam. So when you hear women say, my man makes $100,000, because that's how much you say you was worth, and he was willing to give you that, to say that, yeah, my money dictate how you interact with me. That's what the man is actually saying. The man is actually saying that shit. So when a woman say, I need a man that make $1 million, $500,000, $90,000, that's how much she's worth. And she's not saying she's worth that by the shit she accomplished. A lot of these bitches ain't accomplished shit. They got dusty fucking degrees. They're not even putting it to work. Bitch, all you can at least do is become that goddamn teacher. You went to school for 5 years. You went to school for 10 years to be a nurse or a doctor, and you ain't even using it. Your ass at Walmart being a fucking manager. You get what I'm saying? This shit is fucking delusional. It's fucking delusional, fam. You go to school for that whole long period of time, At least you can do is go get a job that you majored in, that you got fucking degrees in. But bitch, you go to school to be a fucking doctor, now you a CNA. I don't fucking know. And your excuse is you can't find a job. No, bitch, you didn't get all your credits. So you actually got a associate's degree when you know they need a master's, bitch. But they'll tell you that because you don't fucking know. She need a bachelor's or a fucking master's or a doctorate degree. But she tell you she's a fucking nurse. Well, she knows she has an associate's degree. And she only did that shit for 2 years. And then she act like she was in college, but she was in college 8 years, but she flunked every year because she was hoeing and partying. And now she's a fucking CNA telling you she's a fucking doctor. Now she believes she should have $100,000 or $1 million goddamn man. I don't want to hear that shit, whore. The least you can do is get the goddamn degree and be what the fuck you majored in, bitch. You don't waste half your fucking life fucking and sucking, and you ain't even doing what the fuck you say you set out to do. So why the fuck you think your value is based on how much I make as a man? That shit makes no sense. But you got niggas trying to break that shit down. You can't break that shit down. You can't. And you give these hoes that argument because them dumbass hoes don't understand. Why are you arguing with them? Why are you even bringing the shit up? Them bitches, that bitch for sale. So you telling me, bitch, your soul, your mind, and your body is worth 100,000, bitch? Bitch, you ain't worth shit. $100,000, bitch, you ain't worth shit. You ain't worth nothing. What are we doing? I'm just saying, like, what are we doing here? So I just don't get it. So when we say women don't value sex, they value their pussy. Now, am I saying women don't want amazing sex? I never said that. Because sometimes people hear my live stream, they putting words in my fucking mouth instead of taking it for what the fuck it is. There your ass go trying to break down some shit I said. I didn't say they don't want amazing sex. I said they don't value it. They don't value sex. How you want me to put it? It's no value in it. Okay, they caught a couple of nuts and then it's over. Nigga, take your ass home. Do you understand that? Like that's the best I can break that shit down. I can't do no more breaking down. Cause motherfuckers in here and be like, China White said women don't want amazing sex. Women don't want their back broke. Nigga, I never said that shit. I like my back broke. These bitches ain't gonna value that shit like you. You valuing that shit. You all over bragging about how you broke the bitch back. The bitch ain't doing that shit. The bitch used you for a fucking vibrator and she's on with her fucking life. She tracing the next nut, nigga. And it's not you. She might want to fuck your homeboy. But you over there bragging about her back. She want to know if your friend can break her back. I'm just saying. So women don't value that. Let's go to the next one. The next one. Women have no value. Women don't have any value. And I broke this down. I break this down a lot. What do I mean by that? What do I mean when I say a woman has no value? All of these women that you hear on social media or women that you meet that says they have value, yes, bitch, you have value in your mind. You supposed to have that. Don't no nigga want to deal with a bitch that says she's not value anything. Bitch, say you have value. Good. Clap. You have value, bitch. You have value. Yes. You have some value. But what the fuck they got to do with me? Do you understand that, Sam? If a bitch says she has value, what the fuck they got to do with you? That ain't no value to you. Just because a bitch says she got value, I have value. I'm telling you, I'm a valuable woman. I'm valuable. Okay, bitch, we hear you. You have value. So what? Why the fuck do I care? You're not bringing any of that goddamn value to my life. Do you understand? So whatever value she says she has, it doesn't matter to you unless she's doing it for you, fam. That's how you that's how you value a bitch. Can't nobody say I don't have value. Because in my mind, I have value. In your mind, you have value. You have it. Right? You was taught that. I'm praying and hoping that you was taught to have some fucking value. I'm just praying. Because if you feel like, because listen, a lot of these niggas, they'll stick their dick in anything. A lot of these niggas don't even know they have value. The motherfuckers just living on the edge. You know what I mean? Motherfucker don't even know what that means. Motherfucker don't have shit. He just living on the fuck. He just living to live. That's it. Talking and living. We know you have value by the bitches that you fuck. We know. But brother, if you have value, what the hell they got to do with me? What the hell all these bitches in the world? You know what I see? And this gonna be some real shit. When I take my ass over to the manosphere, couple of them, they be bragging about bitches in other countries. Motherfucker, the bitch don't know you. Bitch never met you. You putting value on a bitch that don't even fucking like you. You know what I mean? You walk up to the bitch might look at you like you crazy. What are you doing? Putting bitches on pedestals. The bitch is a bitch. At the end of the day, she gonna suck dick. She gonna bring you to a nut. What's the difference unless she's bringing value to your life? She gotta bring some sort of value to you, right? So why the fuck are we putting bitches on pedestal? Why are we doing that? I know why. I get it. You value bitches off rip. You value any bitch. Long as the bitch say, I am submissive, I am a feminine woman, I have a tight pussy, I never fucked nobody before in my life, that woman has value in your eyes. Brother, you're delusional as fuck. You are fucking delusional. You just like these bitches around here believing in a shiny armored man when you wear 500 fucking pounds with purple weave on, using bleaching cream, trying to be light skinned, wearing blue contacts. You're fucking delusional. You giving bitches praises that don't even fucking know you. The bitch never even brought nothing to your life. You just seeing bitches from other countries, or seeing bitches and looking online, looking at bitches on Instagram, or listening to a bitch in a live stream because that bitch tell you she that you believe in, you put value in the bitch. Brother, you're delusional as fuck. That bitch didn't bring not one value to your life. That's why I say I don't take compliments. Like, people can't. I already know I'm beautiful because I work on myself. I have a backbone. I have confidence. I work on myself. So, a nigga stroking my ego, that would never work. I can't get my ego stroked by nobody. Nobody can stroke my fucking ego. They just can't, because I know who I am. I know how I strive to be an amazing person. So, like, you telling me I'm amazing, I already know I'm amazing. But you telling me, China White, this is a motherfucking game. China White, I done changed my fucking life. Hey, you done brought some value to me because I actually brought value to your life, right? We actually exchange. I can actually get you to see something from different perspectives that you probably would have never thought about. Right? And by me doing that, you compliment me on what I have done for you. Do you understand that, fam? Do you get that? Do you get that? I done brought some value to your life. Me being in a dress, me having, beautiful skin, beautiful teeth, big fucking plump titties, small waist, and a fat ass. That's not value. That's not value. When a bitch could bring something to your life, that's value. That's how you value bitches. When you dealing with a bitch, what does she bring to your life? Okay, in your life, you deal with women. Okay, the woman, let's say the woman that you deal with, you require her to, I don't fucking know. Let's say you want her to keep your car gassed up and keep your car clean and vacuum your fucking floors. I don't know. And she does it. That's bringing value to your life. The other bitch give you some of the most amazing head and brain and whatever the fuck you require. That's bringing value to you. The other bitch, she's helping you build your company. That's bringing value to you. The other bitch know how to be a feminine woman. She stay in her lane. She complements your masculinity when she's dealing with you. You know what I mean? She listens to you. She takes heed to you. She's transforming her life for you. That's bringing value to your life. A bitch you never met, a bitch saying she has value and she have not brought anything to your life, that bitch don't have value, including me. So if I don't bring anything to your life, I'm a bitch with no value to you. Do you get that? That is how you deal with women. So no bitch has value. None. None. No woman has value unless she's bringing something to you. I hear men putting bitches on pedestals all the time. All the time. All the time. Oh, bro, I gotta go to Korea. I gotta go to Japan. I gotta go to Africa, man. Those are amazing women. Motherfucker, she don't fucking know you. And you putting value in a woman. Like, what if you go fuck the bitch and then she put poison in your food? Like, nigga, the bitch could be worshiping an idol god. You don't fucking know. You don't know. So why the fuck are we doing that? So when you do that, you just put a woman on a pedestal that doesn't need to be on one, fam. And it's really pathetic. It's so pathetic. And I hate seeing it. It's disgusting. All right, I got 3 more. And I'm almost done, y'all. Let's switch up the tempo, right? Let's switch up the tempo. This was one hell of a live stream. I might be on, I don't know, later on this week. What am I listening to? All right, let's listen to this. All right. We got 3 more here. No, I actually got 1 more. The moment of truth when it comes to a woman, because the live stream is about the moment of truth, right? It's the moment of truth. It's the moment of truth. What is the moment of truth for you? So the moment of truth is a woman that understands her place. Is when it's nothing she's not willing to do when it comes to you, because you are a king. And for that, she wants to be your queen. That's the moment of truth when it comes to a woman. A lot of men, they have not yet came in the presence of a woman that when it comes to you, she knows her place. What is her place? What is your place, woman? A lot of women don't know their place, don't know their role. I put up a post about me being loyal to a king, to a god. And if you don't like this shit, leave. Because this is going to be the ending of my goddamn live stream, and I'm going to go the fuck off. Because listen, when I came on the scene, I was writing poetry, serving a motherfucking god. Serving a god, serving a king. When I came on the scene, when I put my feet in the paint, I was writing poetry. I was talking about being submissive and loving a man, loving a king and honoring a man. When I hit the scene, China White, knowing her role, knowing her place, knowing the order of the Most High. Do she know that? Do she? Do she know that? Do she? The women that you deal with, or the women that you entertain, or the women that you're in a relationship with, or the woman that you're married to, or the woman that you want to deal with in the future, do she know her motherfucking place? Do she? Let's be honest here, fam. What's her role? What is her role when it comes to you? Ain't everything is, when it comes to him, it's nothing I'm not willing to do. I will turn into a fucking animal. I will tear a bitch head off. That picture you see on my main channel and you see on the lights and on the community tab, that's me. I spot out whoever comes around him. If I'm around him, if you a snake, if you are manipulated, if you are a liar, if you trying to set him up, if you trying to go at him, motherfucker, I'm gunning for you. Point blank, period. It is what it is. You think you gonna disrespect a king in my presence? Oh my God. How dare you? How dare you? That's a king right there. That is a king. So when it comes to you, how does she move? Do she weed out and tell you about the manipulators and the fakes that are around you? When it comes to you, does she have your motherfucking back? I am talking about when it's danger around. I'll take somebody goddamn dome off. I keep my 9mm on me. I don't play that. I don't. So when it comes to my king, I'm that chick. It is what it is. Because without him, there is no me. There is no me without him. I can't function. I can't live. I can't think. I can't breathe. I can't do that because he's the reason. How does she view you, fam? How does she view you? How does she deal with you? How does she revere you? Or are you always revealing her? Or are you constantly telling people about her? Or are you constantly saying, I met an amazing woman? What about her? Is she telling people she met an amazing man? Is she ashamed to say you are a king? Is she ashamed to say you my God, you my Lord, you my owner, you my master, you my daddy? Some women say I would never call him daddy. I would never say that's my king. What's wrong with that? A woman came to my channel and said, I would never call my man my Lord. There's only one Lord. What are you talking about? Sarah called her man her Lord. You my Lord. You are my Lord. You are my king. You're my everything. You're my beginning and the end. You don't want to hear that coming from a woman? Why? Because I'm dealing with a masculine motherfucking man and I love it. I don't care if he's wrong. He's never wrong. I don't care. I don't want to hear that. I don't take nothing from strangers. I listen to him. Anything that comes from his mouth. If they say he did it, I don't believe it. I don't care because I listen to him. That's how your woman deal with you? Or everything that come out your mouth, she call you a fucking liar. A bitch should always be in her feelings about you. A bitch should be thinking about you. A bitch should always be yearning you. A bitch should always want to be in your presence. A bitch should always want to be at her feet. A bitch should always be like, damn, I fucked up. I need to be a better fucking woman. Why am I always fucking up? I need to strive. I need to do better. I would never turn on you. I would never set you up. You dealing with bitches that will set you up. You dealing with bitches that will lie to you. You dealing with women that will go to people that you don't deal with to get you back because you left the bitch. Ain't no loyalty in that bitch. That bitch will never have loyalty. And all the women you deal with treat you like that because you deal with ruthless, lying bitches that look at you like you the scum of the earth. They view themselves as a queen. They don't view you as a god. I'm sorry. They don't. They will never respect you. They will never see you in that light. They will never give 100% to be with you. And a lot of people don't want to hear it. Why? Why? Why don't you want to hear it? Why don't you want to hear that? What is so bad about a woman honoring and respecting the man that she's with? That should be a norm for you, a norm. So when it comes to the women that you're dealing with, that should be a norm. That should be a norm. And a woman should never revere you by your name because she's not your equal. That woman is not your equal. See, society tell you that the women that you get with is your equal. And what happens is you bring that bitch to she's not your equal. A woman should have a nickname for you. Whatever. Baby, daddy, my lord, my king, my master, whatever. Honey, I don't know. That's not your equal. And in her psyche, in her mind, that downloads and she takes that in. Okay, you call her whatever you call her, but she's not your equal. Woman shouldn't be calling you by your name. That's keeping her in a certain mindset when it comes to you. So when she step out of line, when a woman is angry, a woman will call you by your last name. Notice how when a woman is angry or when a woman is pissed off, she'll call you by your first or your last name. If you're dealing with her and you always had her revere you as a certain name that y'all have in place. But when a woman is angry and mad, she will not call you by your name, or if she's distance. So if y'all had some type of distance, you're not dealing with her no more, and you come back and play, she's not gonna call you that name. She's gonna call you by your first name because she doesn't know where she stand in your life. And you actually give the woman the okay to call you by that name. You get it? Do you get it? It's the psyche. It's the mind of a woman. But you have to put yourself on that pedestal to show her that she's beneath you. And me saying that you're on a pedestal and she's beneath you, women, listen, if you're in the clouds, I'm not dissing you. It's not a diss. You're just not. The man that you serve, you're not on his level. You're just not. Because if you was on his level, if somebody break into the house, then you'll go downstairs and fight the robber. You know what I mean? You on his goddamn level, right? You on his level. So if you on his level, you should be cutting the grass. If you on his level, then you should be doing all the protecting, right? You on his level. Right? You on his level. So then you should be the one making all the money. You on his level, right? Then you should be buying the house and the cars then. Bitches want to be on your level, but they want to take the back seat. Okay, if you dealing with a bitch that want to be on your level, don't make that bitch the main chick. That bitch will be there. Okay, bitch, you wanna be that type of bitch? Okay, bitch, I deal with you how I want to deal with you. You won't ever have that top spot because you're not taking heed to what the fuck I'm saying. You want to compete with me. That's a woman that wants to compete. You don't give no bitch like that the top spot. No. You are the head. And what does the like? And then with that, they will always say, "Well, what controls the head? The neck. The neck controls the head, bitch. It's the head, nothing else. I mean, bitch, you could be the toe, the arm, the leg. I don't give a fuck. Without the head, it's nothing's moving. The fuck you talking about? A motherfucker could get shot, or his body could be decapitated, cut off arms and all. As long as he got a fucking head, they got people to reconstruct the body. You can get a body, but without the head, it's nothing moving. Without the fucking head, they got doctors and they got scientists to reconstruct arms, legs, torsos. You cannot reconstruct the fucking head. Your mind, that mind, once you gone, it's no more body. Everything is dead. So, bitch, you're the neck. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? They can reconstruct the fucking whole body, but without the head, it's nothing. Right. So, that's my live stream, y'all. I was on here 3 hours. Y'all. Listen, y'all might see me next week. I don't know. It depends if I get energy, right? If I get energy, right? It just depends. It depends if I have energy, y'all. So this live stream, I'll probably leave it up for a little bit, and then it's going directly to Patreon. It's going to Patreon, y'all. Any one of you guys hit my cash app. I appreciate it. I love you guys. Look, y'all know I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. I actually took my time today. I actually did. I wasn't rushing. Because I said I was going to come on here and give y'all. I like to out trump myself. That's the hunger in me. And real quick story. SJ, if you in the building, SJ, remember this, right? When I first started the Lions Den, right? I used to drop videos 3 a.m. This one I used to get 30 views per video. Fucking 20 views. And Rich was
Rich is my day one too. Hopefully Rich come back. I think Rich still taking a break. But I used to drop videos 3 a.m. in the morning, y'all. Right? I used to drop video 3 a.m. and SJ would be like, China, go to sleep. China, go to sleep, China. This is what he used to tell me. Go to sleep. I'm like, listen, man, while everybody sleep, I'm grinding. I'm coming. I'm coming for the crown, baby. Like, this ain't no joke. I work. This is what I do. I do not play about my live streams. Like, I be meditating and praying and all before I do a live stream. I go through my list like 10 times. I write it and then I just gotta be in that mode. I gotta be in that mode. Then I go beast mode when I get on here. I go beast mode. People really don't understand. And this is on some just real fucking content. Ain't no bullying, ain't no fighting, ain't no beefing. This is just straight up game. You know what I mean? And real quick, I remember when motherfuckers told me, because I'm from South Florida and I talk with my tongue. I got an accent. I'm country as fuck. You know what I mean? And they always say, you know, nobody want to listen to that. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, man, what the fuck you talking about? Like, I can listen to a person and break down what the fuck they said like 10 different ways. I can spot a lie too. You know what I mean? All I gotta do is to listen to a person. So your girl been on this shit real thorough. So I love y'all. Until we meet again, this live stream gonna be up for a minute, and then I'm gonna move to Patreon. Shout out to my Patreon people. Shout out to everybody. I love y'all. Listen, your girl is drained. I love y'all until we meet again in this chat room because tomorrow is not promised. This your girl China White. I love y'all. Peace.
I promise you that you'll never meet another person as mentally tough as you in your entire life. And he hasn't, and he never will.